All right, we here.
Oh, we back.
We back. This week gonna be a better week. We back.
indeed.
The Lavish Biker Podcast. We here. So last week we had the shop guys over here. We had everybody chimed in. However, we had some technical difficulties. But guess what? That's all good because we still got some fellas in the house tonight. Who we got today, man? We got Ypsilanti, Romulus, and we got Detroit in here. But listen, and we just got Featherweight that chimed in as well. So he's remote right now. So go ahead, starting with Low, man. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Let them know who you are.
All right, Angelo, Inner City Cycle, Detroit, Michigan, 16200 Pearson.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jody.
I'm Jody from Reflections.
Go ahead, a little closer on that mic.
I'm short.
Yeah, bring it to you. Scoot the chair up. You got it. It's a little better.
All right, I'm still Jody from Reflections Custom Cycles over in Ipsy.
Over in Ypsi. All right. Steve, go ahead.
I'm Steve from Big Steve Designs in Romulus, Michigan.
All right. Featherweight, ex-motorcycle builder.
Steve, go ahead.
And do you got your radio on, your audio on or something?
Wait, ex-motorcycle
Because I hear an echo. You got some music on? You got your TV on?
radio on, your audio on.
Hold on.
Yeah, cut it all off.
Okay, I'm in the chat. I can't see y'all screen though.
I can see you.
Okay, hold on.
I'm looking dead at you.
Yeah, 'cause I can't see nothing going on with y'all.
Okay, because you had an echo going.
Hold on. Let me adjust some shit right quick. Hold on. Let me,
Listen, man, we ain't got all day to be holding on, man.
I got you.
All right, go ahead and tell them who you are.
Featherweight used to be a bike builder.
Featherweight Customs down in E-Course.
He said used to be a bike
Yeah,
builder.
used to be a bike builder,
Still
man.
a bike builder. Bike builder, boat builder.
No, man. I don't think he gonna touch none of these bikes, man. You can't pay him enough to touch a bike right now. I mean, he getting too much boat money.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay, we back on here, man. We talking about the shops. Last week we had a lot of breaking up, echoing, just a lot of problems going on with the program. And today, where you want to start at? Where do you want to start off with the shop talk? I mean, we could talk about this nice weather that we had this week. Jody, Steve, Lo, how's it been going so far? I know y'all been getting a lot of phone calls.
Especially when the weather done broke now.
Yeah, how's that working out?
Right now, everybody, your phone's blowing up now. Ain't it?
Are they on your back? Are they on your back?
No, they ain't on the back yet. I mean, they me calling want to bring stuff in. But now, this time of year now, I done learned since I've been doing this. You can't bring no bike in to all your parts there.
And I'll follow suit on that one. I learned that from opening up during COVID. I opened up right after the governor opened up the state and getting parts and everything else. I took some bikes in and I couldn't get nothing and stuff was sitting. And I said, you know what? From here on out, I'm not taking a bike until I got everything I need to do the job.
I got inventory, so I bring bikes in all the time. I've got about 11,000 square feet. We've got 45 bikes in there right now. They're rotating. The only thing I like about the warm weather, people are picking them up. This week, I put out 11 bikes that have been sitting, been done. All of a sudden, this miraculous money. They figured out, oh, man, it's getting warm. I got to come get my bike now.
Okay.
They was holding it for free storage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you know. That's what they want. Everybody wants free storage.
That's right.
What'd you say, Lo?
You can have, now, I agree with you. I got a lot of inventory too.
Yeah.
But when it's certain stuff that you don't have in, that you got to wait on, like a different saddle bags, you can't stock all the different saddle bags. No. Well, I can't. You can't stock all the different saddle bags. So when you got to get something, wait on them saddle bags or certain wheels.
Yeah, because everybody wants
too long.
something different.
It's
A lot
too
of people
long.
see a certain wheel, that SMT wheel is real popular. So people have been jumping on it. So it's a lot of them running around. But, people want different stuff. So, for me, like I said, my shop, 4,000 square feet. I'm not about to just be buying a bunch of stuff, have it sitting around until somebody say, ooh, I like that. You tell me what you want, we can get it for you.
But though, let me say this though, because as we was last week previous before we had the technical difficulties. Hey, listen, but bikers are blaming the shops for, they saying, y'all, they paying, but the bikes ain't ready. I didn't get back on that because we didn't finish that from last week. Right. So I'm trying to see, is it them?
Is it
y'all? Or is it them?
The mechanic or the shop owner? Yeah. Hell no.
It ain't.
Tell the truth, Flo. We know what it is.
Jody, is it the shop owner?
I don't have a problem.
I know.
Out of 40
y'all. Right.
Hold on. Jody ain't got no. Jody ain't got no problem with nothing, man.
Let me ask you this question.
He's straight.
We are in the business of either repairing or building custom motorcycles, whatever the custom job is.
Oh.
What are we gaining from holding the bike?
Right.
We're not getting paid for holding it.
Right.
So what are we gaining? Nobody's holding the bike just because they don't want to give it to you. If you're not getting your bike and it's done, it's because your bill not paid.
Oh shoot. So you saying they bill ain't paid?
No, it ain't always the bill.
And it's not always the bill because a lot of times
parts ain't ready.
Parts ain't ready. But I'm just saying, if the bike is ready to roll out the door and it's sitting there on a battery tender, and you done made the call and said, what I do, I can't speak for nobody else because I verbally tell people when they sign that work order, you got 7 days after this bike is completed to pick it up, or it's $25 a day storage after that 7th day. And I verbally tell each individual, read that fine print. So, because when I call you, I'm going to give you a heads up. I'm almost finished with your bike. And to let you know, once that 7 day hit, it's storage.
Okay. So you got a lot of storage problems going on too. Bikers ain't used to that.
But you gotta say too.
What's that?
You have when people come in, they fall in line. So I'm sure you ran across. Everybody ran across. You fall in line. They don't understand the line system.
What's the line system? What's the line system?
I know what the line system is.
The line system is, okay, I bought my bike in September. I said I want to get this, that, and the third done to the bike. I say, okay, we're going to do this, that, and the third to the bike. You drop it off. You come in, you want $20,000 worth of shit.
Let's make it easier. $9 came out at that point when they dropped it off. Let's keep going.
My bad. I forgot the little small part.
Right.
So, but then you say you want $20,000 worth of shit, right?
Right.
Now you don't come back in for 2-3 weeks.
After Christmas.
Oh, I forgot.
Always after Christmas.
Yeah, after Christmas, because they dropped it off in September. Now you come in after Christmas. Now you bring 6,000-7,000. That'd be fair.
Yep.
6,000-7,000, right? I don't see you no more. Now you got 20,000 to 6,000-7,000. It's not covering all your parts at all.
Because how much is just the wheel by itself, a set?
He just said on the 26 is 5,000 something. You're gonna spend 5,000-6,000 just on the 26. So this guy wanted 30.
So you only got one part in with that money.
Yep.
So, but he want air ride. You know what I'm saying? All this crap. Yeah. So then now he come back in after Christmas. It's kind of tight. So I'm gonna leave 500.
Yep.
So now Christmas, December, January, February. Once it get past Christmas, this shit fly.
Yeah, because this March
fly.
already.
Right.
It fly. So now March. Now, man, I'm trying to go down to Daytona.
Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to Daytona. Man, why my bike ain't together? Your bike came in September, bro. It came in September. You'd have bought me $6,500 on a $20,000 bill. You didn't drop to the back of the line. This guy right here that I'm working on, that's down to finish, he bought all his money. Yep. He moved to the front of the line.
Money talks.
No disrespect to you.
No, you just ain't bring your money in.
You didn't bring your money.
So I can't even get the parts then. So now he mad at you.
Exactly.
And he done came and told us that, man, he ain't got my bike ready.
They're not gonna never tell
where your bike at?
It's two sides.
Ask me where the bike at.
It's three sides of a story. It's three sides.
And when you call them and you ask them, they'll be like, well, man, I had to pay, my baby mama wanted this, and I had to pay rent this month. Well, I thought you had to pay rent every month. Oh, and Christmas came. Well, guess what? We got Christmas too, and our family's got it. We got to suffer through this. It is what it is. We've got to make this work. You wanted to build. I didn't come to your house and ask you, hey, can I build a bike for you? No, you called me up. This is what I want. We came to an agreement, and sometimes it don't work out. But It don't bother me because, like I said, I got 40 bikes in there. So, like he said, whoever puts the money down, we work on that one first. I only have 5 painters. I'm not as big as some of these guys. When it comes to it, I got 5 painters. When it comes to 40 bikes in there, guess what? Somebody's taking a number, and paint jobs take time. So that's where we run into problems. Is I'll get all your parts and all your stuff sitting here. I've had people come and like, oh well, you didn't buy my parts, did you? You took my money and did something. Oh, your money's sitting right here. I can show you the dollar bills with a rubber band around it with your name on it. I haven't even touched your money, but all your parts are here. If you want to take your bike, you're more than welcome. You want to buy these parts and go to another shop, you can take them. I'm not mad at you. It don't work like that. Oh man, no, go ahead and do it.
But matter of fact, we just ran across that.
Hold on, what you say? What you say, featherweight?
The biggest problem I noticed when I was doing that stuff was they like to drop their bikes off in September so they can get that free storage over the winter. And they say they're going to bring some money. They never do. And they come up with every excuse all the way from Halloween all the way to Valentine's Day. They call you after Valentine's Day, but they don't wake up until Autorama. Autorama, everybody come out the woodworks like, where you been, man? I need my shit done by Myrtle. Every year it was the same shit. And I got so tired of that stuff. And like I say, it hasn't changed because I've talked to Steve all the time. It's the same routine all the time.
And you hear what that Christmas? I'm like, this mug tell me, well, man, you know I had to buy stuff for my kids for Christmas. Man, your kids is 48. What the fuck is you talking about?
They gotta buy costumes, they gotta buy turkey, they gotta buy Christmas stuff, then New Year's, then Valentine's Day. I was like, man, y'all don't go ahead on
the
that
cat
shit.
got diarrhea, all kind of shit.
Hold on. Let me ask this question. I hope I'm gonna read it right. This from Keith. He got his question says, quick question. If a shop tell you June and it's ready in August, but your pockets wasn't ready for June and it wasn't done in August come and you talk about it's done and your pockets ain't ready, who's responsible for the storage? I hope I said that right because I read it just how he wrote it.
Well,
There shouldn't be any storage at that point. If the bike wasn't done, regardless of, there's other circumstances. Maybe parts didn't come in. I mean, whatever the reason is, or maybe they were just too busy. He got pushed to the end of the line. If the bike wasn't done, there's no storage.
Yeah, it's no storage if it's not done. But when it's done, you know, like I said, I can only speak for what's on my invoice. But when a bike is done, you got 7 days. And I don't wait till it's done to call you. I'll be like, you know, I'm getting towards the end of this bike. So you need to make arrangements to come pick it up. And again, read your work order, because after 7 days, storage kicks in. And when that storage kick in, I'm the motherfucker. I'm the asshole. You ain't shit. You know, and it shouldn't even be like that, because in a business, I mean, I can't feed my kids. I can't feed myself. And I like to eat. Y'all can see that.
Yeah, we know that.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. I'm self-employed.
They sit at the same table. You can get no food.
But on the real, I can't take care of me and mine if my customers don't pay.
I mean, realistically, man, let me ask you this, because I done have my bike in the shop, but I've always been ready to pick my bike up when it's ready. Right. How often do y'all actually really charge storage? Do y'all really do it when the bike is done? Do y'all actually say, man, listen, I know your bike was $4,800, but your bike sat here. Do you actually charge these people storage, or is it just, hey, come get your bike, it's ready, this is your balance?
No. Well, for me, I don't know about them, but for me, I'd have had guys bike. I had a bike in my shop 14 years.
Wow. Damn.
I still got another over there. It's been over there about 15 years. It's in my other building. The guy bought the bike over there. The bike was a year and a half old. Say he wants saddlebags, this, and this.
Damn.
He never came back for it. I just called him, I swear to God. I just called him week before last. Told him, man, drop the title off.
You might as well.
Right.
And I had another one. I got it. He finally came. When I see him out, I didn't charge him storage, but whenever I see him out, he go $200-300. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? I just added towards the storage. So I just put him out of the building. Well, no skin off my nose. It wasn't sitting up blocking up nothing in my shop. I just put it out the building. But then you got guys, you get the bikes ready, and then you tell them, okay, man, your bike ready. This is how they know they on some BS. You tell the bike, oh, yeah, you know, I wanted to put some floorboards on there. But why you ain't tell me you wanted to put the floorboards on when I was doing the handlebars?
Oh, that's all the time.
So then I get that. I put the floorboards on. He said, "You know what, man? I think I'm gonna put me a wheel on and a fender
He's stalling. Is he stalling?
for storage, for winter storage."
I don't so much get it for storage, but I get guys. That's one thing as a shop owner will drive you nuts.
Yes.
I love that they spend money.
Yeah.
Give me your money.
No
I'll
question.
take it. But here's your work order. That's what my guys work off of. I put that down there. They come to pick their bike up. Well, why didn't you put frame covers on and chrome my forks? I was like, because it don't say it on the work order. We didn't talk about that. I put on what we discussed. Now, it's not up to me. If it was up to me, the whole bike would be chrome, custom painted, slammed to the ground with air ride. I said, but you don't want to do none of that. I was like, so I'm not going to nitpick the forks. I mean, I can talk about other things on this build that should have been done, but no, we ain't going to do that.
Right. And then one thing, like I said, regardless of how long I've been doing this out of my garage, I'm still the new guy because I just opened my building up in July. So technically, people looking at me as the new guy. And I've been doing this for a long time. It's like now, people call me, hey, Steve, I want stretch bags and a paint job. How much? What do you mean, how much? How much is it going to cost? What kit do you want? What paint do you want? You can't just call me and say, I want this, how much? And then when I say, well, you know what? Let's schedule a consultation. Because come in. Let's sit down. Let's schedule a consultation. We can go through books. We can go through on the laptop. Because I'm only going to allocate so much time on the consultation. Because people will call and ask you to give them a breakdown from A to Z. And like I was, before we got started, I was saying something to Lo about it. And if I'm sitting up doing an estimate for 4 hours and I'm not getting paid for it, but then I give you an estimate and, I ain't getting the job done, that's 4 hours out of my day, or they take the estimate.
It take you 4 hours to do an estimate?
It depends. It can, but it
God
can.
damn, dog.
But you got
I had to ask the question.
You have to understand. You have to understand this. You have to understand.
You're a real particular guy.
But I am. But here's the thing. I don't have everybody don't have a computer that you can just click, 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 and it populates.
You ain't got a computer, baby.
And then and with me, it's like, what do you want?
God
dang, I want this system. Somebody was like,
back to the Stone Age days.
Somebody hit me with I want something similar to what you got. But then you tell them, you give them a ballpark or you give them a price. Well, I need to know exactly what's what because I need a breakdown. But then if you tell them, well, if you want an estimate like that, you got to pay for that.
Let me tell y'all a secret. I'm going to tell all y'all builders a secret. I'm sure I done bought a part or something or spent something and with each one of y'all. Even if it wasn't nothing. Steve, I think Steve did my helmets and all that. I can't imagine how many powder coat. I done got tires, whatever from Low.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears. Listen, this is. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. People be asking me all the time, man, why you take your bike to the dealership? I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna let the world know why I did that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be one of them dudes talking about y'all ain't have my shit ready. This is what it was.
But the dealer don't.
Hold on,
we do.
I know. Nothing that y'all do, cause I know I can bullshit with them. I can drop my bike off that motherfucker in November, and I don't see the motherfuckers till spring. Mm-hmm. I'm saying I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't do that to a builder because I think that y'all. No, that ain't no excuse. No excuse. No. Listen.
Wash them dishes. Wash them dishes.
No. Right. No, I'm serious. But I used to be like, shit. Do all that. Of course, I go there, get all the shit. Like order that shit, order that shit. And I listen, true story. I don't leave them shit. And then I just go when I get it all. Call me when y'all got that shit together, and boom, boom, boom. Now, could y'all do that? I'm sure y'all probably could, but I wouldn't put that burden on nobody.
Sure. You know what?
But I just don't be running the tab up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be running the ticket up. I'm going there.
You ain't running no ticket. You could do it. You could do it.
And, what I'm saying? It depends on who it is. Then
I would let my baby mamas do that.
See,
you don't want to fall in the category of my baby mamas.
Fuck no. Fuck no. That's why I listen.
So no.
Fuck no. Listen.
So what I'm saying to you, man.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying to you, anybody as a grown man or woman should not expect nobody else to foot their damn bill, man.
No, they shouldn't.
If you come in, you want it, you got to pay for it.
Exactly.
And you might not have to pay it all, but you got to put something on it.
Yeah.
Now, how many times you get motherfuckers come in and, oh man, I ain't got no money, but he come in with some strange side piece. He's like, hey girl, See what I'm building? Hey, why don't you throw something on that?
no.
So they
That's
got
on a daily.
the side pieces. They spending money.
They spending money?
What? Yeah.
They got man. Where they at?
That's what I said. I want to find one.
That's what I'm saying. They spending money on a motorcycle. Goodness gracious.
Let me show you some pictures. No, no, they will in a minute.
But now
They
the
gonna run it
difference in my shop and your guys is that when I was younger in the business, to generate that winter business, we started a thing, and I've been doing it ever since, is if you spend $500 in labor at my shop, not parts, because you can buy anything for $500 in a part, but if you do $500 in labor, you get free storage on your bike from the time it's complete until the 1st of April. That way you don't got to, but you got to pay your bill. I'm not just putting it back down there and you make
Right.
Now, I do work agreements with some guys, like some guy says, hey man, I'm going to put 20 grand in this bike, but I only got 10 to start. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to start until you give me 15. So whatever point you get to that 15,000, that's when we're going to start your build, and that's when you jump in line. And it's worked for years. But it keeps my guys downstairs running the whole time, because all winter we got builds. So then I do get some bikes in there that sit, but we have the capabilities and the capital to let them sit as long as they're making their payments. Because I'll tell you, even if a guy puts 20 grand in his bike, he brings me, I got 3 brand new 22s brought to my shop today. They're not going to leave them 22s in there. And I didn't take $1 off any of them. They're doing like bars and, you know, your typical bars, rims, and exhaust systems.
Exhaust systems.
Yeah, we do them on every one of them. They're coming straight from the dealership. I didn't take a dime from them. But I know damn well when they're done, they will pick them up. But you get a feeling for certain customers.
Yeah, you do, because you can deal with them.
When a guy comes in the middle of a snowstorm trying to beat the snow out with no insurance on his bike, the bags are mismatched. And I know you're listening, Mo, because you owe me money.
Right.
Put them out there.
That bike, I know he called me on a $10,000 bill. So 10 grand to do this. It's been there since the first snowfall. My man called me the other day and said, hey, I want to get you 300. Can I run this card? Well, whose card is it? It's a friend of no, man. No, we ain't running no cards over. Bring me some cash and 300 ain't gonna do it. How about you come get that bike? We're too busy for this. We don't even negotiate.
Right.
We'll try this next year.
Damn, Mo.
I don't even know Mo, but dang, you got to
Mo.
step it up, Mo. Come on, now.
Damn, Mo.
And
Shit.
the part of this, seriously, in this business, you got to be humble, right? But because you humble and they spend money, they think you got to kiss some ass.
Right.
It's
They
okay.
think they own you like you a damn slave and they the master.
That's all I'm
what
saying.
happened.
They feel like you got to kiss man. Man, I spent money. Listen to me, man. I ain't just started making no money. This shit ain't new to me. You can get your hat and coat, get you a bus ticket, and get the hell on. Man, I had a guy came through. He wanted me to. His bill was $7,867. He said, "Well, I got 7." No, I want my $867.22. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not knocking nothing off. All the money I spent, dog. I want my money. Well, I ain't never fucking with you, though. Cool. I don't need it. I'm not knocking nothing off. You're not gonna tell me what you're gonna give me. I told you what it was. You had a choice to say yes or no. But you're not gonna tell me when it's finished what you're gonna give me. No, I'm not a peon.
Right.
That is part
Me
of
and
the
Joey
business.
used to have a thing going on back in the day about when black and white customers. I used to always tell Jody, I say, Jody, I never had no problem out of white customers that come to me. I say, but every black customer come to me, I have a fucking problem all the time. And Jody used to always tell me I have the opposite.
Yep.
Every white customer come to me, I got a problem with theirs, but my black customers, I don't have no problem at all.
I get along with the brothers so good. It's the white guys, they drive me nuts. I think every white guy's Jewish. I swear. How do you come in and you agree, like he was just saying, you agree to a price. So your time to negotiate is when we're sitting before the bill. Okay,
Exactly.
you beat me up a little bit on it. Okay, I don't mind. But now when the job's done, oh man, I know we said it was 9,700. Why don't you take 95? Because I said 97. Here, why don't you go to work your 40 hours, and when you're done, your boss come over and say, hey, I'm gonna short you about $300 out of your check. Is that okay? No, you wouldn't be happy, and I'm not either. I'm looking at that money like I wanna spend that money. I can take that 500. 500 to me is still a lot of money. I'm gonna go buy something with it.
And I'm sitting here reading these comments as we go. So somebody just said, Steve, what did he say? Steve, I'm still waiting. Steve, I bought all my own parts, and I'm still waiting on a call. Now, If somebody bought their own parts and they're waiting on them to call me because they called me prior to say I'm going to bring you my bike and I bought all my own parts, I don't have a problem with putting other people's parts on. But my day, and I'm sure these guys' days, are so busy. You know, even when I make notes, on his iPhone, Siri remind me to do this. I write notes down.
Boy, I told you, you're meticulous, boy.
You know why? You know I'm meticulous.
Boy, I like that shit, Steve.
No,
Hold on,
seriously.
Steve.
Let me talk. Let me
Steve is
tell
meticulous
you.
as another. You hear that laugh?
But listen, I am meticulous. And some people think it's funny. Even when I said
no, I like that shit.
But
though.
even when I said to come out and do a consultation, that's me because
because
if somebody want to get some work done,
you a cold motherfucker.
No, but if somebody want to get some work done, and I asked you to come into the shop and we can sit down and figure it out.
Yeah,
that's telling me if they coming, they for real. But if somebody say how much, somebody say, hey Steve, I need such and such a how much, or email me or
pull
text
up while
me,
you out here having a good time.
Yeah, but my thing is this: everybody do business different.
Exactly,
and it could be funny to some people. It
ain't funny. Listen,
but at the end of the day, if I ask you to come in, if I ask you to come in and you serious, you know what I'm saying? People not gonna come in and they on some.
A lot of people don't know when I had got my hammers did. You had did my hammers right. He gave me a consultation.
I mean, I
no,
told
just fucking with him.
No,
but he told me because I had brought the wrong hammer at first. Though, for real, I did. It was one of them rubber joints. He's like, dog. I can't do that.
With the rubber helmets, you can bulldog them. Ain't no guarantee that stuff gonna stick. You know, and my thing is, again, first he's the garage mechanic. So now I got a building. I'm the new guy, but I'm held.
Well, you know, I've been
Steve, you're the new guy
from back. But you was doing them in the garage.
I've been doing this a long time. I was just working my job. And after I retired, I did my 30 years and I retired. And I said, I'm going to do something I like. It's fun. I can make a living off of it. And I'm doing it.
And you said you're going to be very fucking meticulous.
Now, Steve. Now, please, don't take offense to.
I don't take offense.
Don't take offense to us calling you the new guy, right?
You know.
And I don't have a problem with it.
No, because it's nothing wrong with
I lost my audio, man. I can't hear nothing.
Okay.
I
got to be meticulous and check out what's going on.
It's nothing wrong with.
I hear it all.
Yeah. It's nothing wrong with being the new guy. So how long you been doing this, Joe?
25 years.
You started what year?
97.
Same time I started, 96.
And I used to take my bikes to Jody back in the day before I started doing it.
I started 96. Okay, so I'm talking about with Harleys. I started 96.
Yeah, Harleys. I got in Harleys.
I seen that black Softail, low.
Yeah, huh?
I seen that black Softail.
Yeah.
I said, who is this bald head motherfucker on his bike?
Yeah.
And then he got off that motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you where I seen you. It was a boat marina.
Okay.
And he pulled up on that motherfucker. I said, who is this motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, I'm gonna give me one of them motherfuckers. Right
and now
the show stopped me.
Wait. No, y'all had pulled up. Y'all was at Chuck's Millionaires Club too.
That too.
Y'all was at Chuck's Millionaires. I think you did. All of them's on crotch rockets.
I said,
you had a ZX11. What did you have?
I did.
You had a ZX11. All of them down there on crotch rocket, and I pulled up, and I got off the bike, and somebody said, Fonzarelli. You know and I went on in the bar, you know what I'm saying? Now all them guys talking all that trash got Harleys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, because I thought them motherfuckers was
old man bike at the time, man.
I thought they was ugly as hell, especially that road glare. I told the dude, Bobby, before he died, I told him, man, listen, dog, him in country. I said, man, you ever see me on one of them motherfuckers, man, you know it's over for me.
I did. But even that, you can ask Lavish, man. Back in, what was it, 06, 07?
When
I got that Road King.
Right, somewhere in there.
I had my ZX14, which was, that's when I really started customing out bikes. And then I got a Road King, brand new Road King. Man, I got clowned. I'm talking about people was taking pictures and photoshopping them.
It was the helmet he had. He had the top hat helmet.
But you'll laugh at me because I got a DOT helmet, but I know a whole lot of guys that didn't, and I know a whole lot of guys that didn't have no helmets on. And I'd rather be laughed at for wearing a helmet than not be here.
He didn't have a Harley swag. That's why they.
But it wasn't no Harley swag back then.
No,
Hold
on. What you say, Lo?
Hold on now.
What you talking about, Willis?
Hold on now.
And the crew that I was rolling with, at the time, like he said, if you got on the Harley, you got one foot in the grave. You went and got an old man bike.
What they got to do with Harley swag?
back then, the young folk.
Lo, you always had that swag.
We didn't have that. We didn't have that. You have to grow into that.
You a vampire though, dog.
No.
So dog is no. I'm just saying, this is a young blood right here.
No, hold on, man. Hold on. It don't have
You said that.
No. I only say the new guy, and no disrespect. Please, I don't want to say no disrespect. I'm gonna make sure I say this. No disrespect when I say that. I'm saying I should say new guy because
he's new.
He's a new guy. And it's no disrespect, not taking nothing away from what he do.
It's just that he newer in the game compared to y'all.
You know, call a new guy. So I had my shop 35 years. You know what I'm saying? I just been doing Harley, stopped messing with Harleys in 96.
Right.
But I had my shop 35 years. So, I say, well, I'm probably the oldest guy in here. I ain't gonna say who's second, but anyway.
Yeah. My man,
yeah. But, no, I ain't gonna even say that. Don't put that man business in the street.
Oh, my bad, Joe.
That guy right there. So anyway, but in being out here, we paying homage when we say the new guy because I was a new guy to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you start messing with the Harley, automatic, the Harley swag. Is when you got on the older Harleys, especially the older Softails, they didn't have counterbalance motor, none of that.
Right.
Your balls would shake like a mud. You had the swag whether you liked it or not.
Well, again, when I got my first Harley, I had 2 motorcycles, and that's how I looked at it. Because I love motorcycles. I got my first bike when I was 5, and it was a little Yamaha 50, and I've been riding ever since. But when I got my Harley, I didn't look at it as I'm jumping into something upper echelon. I had a ZX14 that was tricked out, and I had this Harley.
I just thought the Harley guys was just always serious.
No, but it's not that the Harleys is upper echelon.
It actually is.
But they say it is. I don't think it's upper echelon. It's a motorcycle.
Hold on. I beg to differ.
Go ahead, Lo.
No, I beg to differ. It's not because I hear guys say this, and I gotta say this, man. Especially you say this right after you got off of ZX11, right? I used to ride a Suzuki. I rode Hondas, Kawasaki's. I used to ride the 3-stroke boys, all that. So you say upper echelon. No, it's just whatever bike make you feel.
Bro, I started riding in I started riding in 73. And I've got a lot of years on 2 wheels.
Well, damn, you that old, Steve?
I mean, yeah, I am. I'm 54 years old. And
I
got my first motorcycle. It was a dirt bike at 5.
He older than everybody in the room.
No, I'm not.
You said you 54?
Yeah.
He 51? He 50-something?
I'm 62, man.
40-something?
Shit, yeah.
I'm 62,
You ain't 40
man.
nothing.
Well, 45 ain't that old, bro.
You old.
45 ain't that old.
Pedro.
45 ain't that old, but we ain't gonna get on it.
Pedro,
Hold on. We're not gonna get on the age.
Hey, that conversation we have about your age.
How old you start riding?
Listen, that conversation we having about your age is
as a
just
white
for me.
boy, you see what I'm saying? They'd accept you riding as a white boy at that young age.
I grew up in a motorcycle family. I mean, you guys don't know my background. Nobody does because we don't talk like that.
Right.
But I came from a biker family. I mean, I grew up in Harleys. I went to annuals.
You look
every
like one of
year.
them Hell's Angels.
Yeah, I do. Actually, my family's got ties to the Bikers United. I mean, that's my blood, my family. They're great people.
Right.
The whole show went left, they saying. So let's get back on track.
Who'd have said
No,
that?
it ain't go left. It ain't go left.
It ain't go left. Just hold on, y'all. It's coming.
But biking is
go
a
ahead.
lifestyle, and if you get caught up in doing the biker thing, which is I love the social clubs, but I would never commit myself to one club. If anything, I would go to Bikers United because that's where my family came from. But I can't do that. As
What's
shop owner,
Bikers United?
It's just it's a club out of Sumter, Michigan, and they're just old school bikers, but they're good people.
Right.
But it's kind of their brother clubs are like
Are they outlaws?
no, they're not outlaws. They're not 1%ers.
Are they MCs?
They are MCs, and they do believe thoroughly on the MC breeds. You don't start rapping. but that's what they're about. Is that's up to them. It's 100% lifestyle. You don't I see some of these clubs. I can say boogie down. 1 minute they in boogie down. Next thing you know, they left that club and they over here.
Why you gotta say boogie down? Why you can't say the Soul Devils?
What's wrong with Soul Devils?
I'm just saying. He say boogie down.
I'm just saying. I know people that have been a member of Boogie Down, and you talk to them a month later. No, I'm no longer with them. I'm over in this club now. It's like, well, how'd you go from one club to the other? Because in a lot of these clubs, you can't do that stuff.
Right.
Now, you don't just leave one club unless you get bounced out of that club, and that's not a fun situation. That's why I'm too little. You ain't throwing my little ass around. But that's a club life, though. So.
Good. Man, getting bounced around, all that. Steve is new to the Harleys, but not to customizing. No, he ain't new to customizing.
Jolene, stop that. Come on.
No, that's Harley D.
And honestly, for me, honestly,
I see her.
for me,
oh, talking about how old you are.
Easier to work on.
Yeah, girl, you know
They
I
easier
know.
to work on than
No,
these
61.
60 nothing.
You ain't 60.
Anyway.
Damn.
Yeah, she said I'm 61.
And she would know. That's your girl.
She wouldn't know that though.
She would know.
No.
Man, I see that fake ID fell out your pocket. Said you was 29.
Oh man.
But I had to go back. I had to go back to say what they say. Harleys is a, you know what I'm saying? What was the word you used?
upper echelon.
Upper echelon. Anything that a guy like is an upper echelon.
Okay.
You know, a guy get a damn Maserati or Bugatti or a Ford or whatever it is you drive is upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you drive and you like, because you can't tell a gold wing. Hold on, you cannot tell a gold wing guy, the gold wing lover, Harley's upper echelon.
Well, we're gonna say
can you tell him?
I'm gonna tell you all this. Then we're gonna cut all that. Then we're gonna just say according to society.
No, that's just
No, Steve.
But how can society dictate? Because all of these bikes, even the Japanese bikes, and I still work on them. These Japanese bikes are $20 plus $1,000, just like these Harleys, man.
Well, then, hey, let's put it out there. Everybody's got them $20 plus $1,000 Japanese bikes. Take them to Steve. Because I don't want them.
I don't want them either.
I work on Harleys.
The only reason I'm saying
my question already.
But the only reason I'm saying this, man, I've never ever wanted to be the type.
You wouldn't say that, low, because you repair bikes and build bikes and stuff like that.
I only build Harleys. Oh, well,
make that upper echelon.
Okay, I only do Harleys, but that's not because it's upper echelon. It's not because
of money.
Not because
that's why you build Harleys.
Well, yes, I don't give a damn if they putting backpack on roaches. I'm gonna do it for the money. But what I'm saying to you is that not because it's upper echelon, because it's simpler. Because Harley parts with the foreign bikes, a year from now, the parts don't fit. They build the next model, it don't fit.
They change everything.
They
are constantly changing. They change it, and the technology that they putting into these bikes, man, it's stupid.
I'm not even talking about technology. I'm just talking about a damn fender.
But hold on, Lo. My man is very technical.
Yeah,
he gonna know. But listen,
he's gonna evaluate
all three of y'all is in denial right now. But it's okay. It's HD or nothing.
Why?
It's HD or nothing.
Okay, well, I'm not knocking what you like. Hey, what kind of car you drive, man?
I don't even own a car.
Okay, what kind of truck you drive?
I don't own a truck.
What kind of Uber you call?
I call the closest one.
I ain't gonna call no Uber. I'm gonna get in my F-450 and ride on down. So everybody got a different flavor.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. Everybody do.
All right.
They say, Jody,
I love the Harley. Don't misinterpret. Don't get me wrong. I love the Harley. I love what he play with them all different kind of ways.
Harley D say, Jody, you started making your first money with sport bikes, polishing frames. Keep it real.
You're 100% right, and that's where I started. But then when the market changed, I changed with the market because
you change with the times.
Yeah, because you have to go with it.
If you don't, you're gonna fall by the wayside.
If I was still polishing frames, I'd be broke. Because ain't nobody gonna pay me to polish a frame no more.
I used to come out of there gray as hell polishing them damn frames. That is the most tedious work ever, polishing a damn frame. And whoever came up with frame covers for a damn sport bike was a genius.
So let me ask you. Oh, I got some YouTube comments. Oh, yeah. So Steve, is everything you do in house?
No.
Is that good or bad for a shop?
Well, it depends. I mean, my shop is not large enough to do paint. Who does chroming? Nobody in Michigan is doing chroming, not especially aluminum, because the EPA won't allow it. Because
there's somebody in Michigan doing chrome.
He just said EPA.
Yes, it is.
I'm about to step in on this right now.
Hold on. What you about to say?
Hold on, and let me finish. And then the ones that are doing chrome in Michigan, you're gonna pay double, if not triple.
Hold on. What featherweight saying? Come on now.
Now, as far as the chrome game, they do chroming all over Michigan.
Thank
we
you.
got the big three here.
I got a nickel-plated fender that I got down in Michigan.
Back right before I stopped doing sport bikes, I had a place downtown that was chroming chrome and rims for me in a day. They had a contract with the Big Three doing rims, and right at the end of me doing bikes, I was doing all my rims down there. It's another place right off of Gratiot that do chrome. I haven't been to him in a while, but he used to do chrome for me in the day.
Roseville?
Dynamic.
No, he
Dynamic.
Yeah, it's Dynamic.
Yeah.
On Harper and Gratiot.
Jim was a funny acting type of guy. If you don't know nothing about chrome, he gonna do some old quick ass chrome and get you out of there, and that shit gonna fade after a while. But when I talked to him and started learning the whole chroming process and all that stuff, he started doing my shit like they do in California. So it's chrome here in Michigan. You just gotta search for them places.
Yes, it is.
But they all over the Gratiot area, going all the way out towards Macomb. That's where most of all the chroming shops are.
But what about pricing versus here versus sending it out?
Well,
It's still worth it because they're gonna do it quicker than sending it out to California. It's gonna be a little higher.
You know, it was $785 for 15 years to chrome a set of wheels on a sport bike, and for a long time.
No, that's what I sold them to you for. That's not what they cost though.
But I'm just saying, for a long time, chrome wheels on a sport bike was a certain price for a long time. And now, like you said, if you want to get it done quick, you hit somebody with that quick price, and they be like, "Oh, damn, for real?" Because now you send a set of wheels out now, you in the $1,200-$1,300 range. And
everything is up. Gas
everything
back
is up.
15 years ago, gas was a dollar to such a couple of $2 or something a gallon.
Paint is high.
Paint is high as hell.
Paint is high as hell.
Hold on, we got another comment.
Can we get a caller in that said that's saying like it ain't them, it's the builder.
It's the
Ain't
shop.
nobody gonna stand on that, is there?
I don't know, because we got an open platform for somebody to call.
Well, like I said,
But hold on, we got another question. This from Ja. She said, let's get back to when they said if they are your friend and not bringing your bike to their shop, then they're not your friend. So pretty much she's saying she doesn't agree with if a person is your friend and you choose not to bring your bike to their shop, that they must not be your friend. What's your take on that?
Say what now?
If
I made a comment. I used to work for this guy named Saul. I forget where he's from, but Saul he always said, Saul user. He owned that Sunoco gas station right at 696 and Telegraph, and he did good business. And he always said, this is what he told me. He said, friends want to see friends prosper. If you're in business and the business that you in, a friend could use you for a service and they don't come to you, you might want to look at that person as not being your friend, because you got to look at this. People going to shop for pricing, and all three of us can say we all in the same ballpark. If I give somebody an estimate and they say it's too high, they go to Jody. Jody, can you beat that? What you going to tell them?
No.
What you going to tell them, Lo?
Yeah.
You can ask any person sitting here. Everybody's dealt with
I'm not trying to beat no prices.
I'm the most expensive person on the street. Everybody will say that. I don't never try and beat no price.
I'm not trying to beat no price.
Right.
I know that.
But
Joe.
again,
I thought you was fair.
I don't
you
feel
like the
Your price seems fair to me.
you like the lavish tone of motorcycle shops.
Right. They don't blackball me.
But
I know, right?
was that a racist statement? No.
No, they blackballing lavish around town.
But you can attest to this. When I
What's
need
that?
tow service, even though I got AAA, who do I call?
You call lavish towing.
I got AAA. I can call AAA, but I call him.
I call
because I
Jackson.
know.
You call who?
Jackson.
Oh my God. We'll talk later. But anyway,
I send him all count. Anybody ask me for a tow?
let me holler at you on that friend thing.
Yeah.
I honestly and truly have to say this. During the course of your lifetime, you might only run into 5 goddamn friends.
No doubt.
The rest of them is associates. Don't get it twisted. Because when you get into a bind and your shit messed up, you really in a bind. That one that you thought was gonna come because you gave him a good price, he ain't coming.
He busy.
Your friend gonna come. That's what makes a difference. So don't get the associates and the friends mixed up. That's all I'm saying.
No. And your friend that you were talking about, Saul or whatever his name is, what do you own, a gas station?
Yeah.
Okay, he worked at a gas station. You know how many gas stations are out there and how easy it is for a guy to walk in and pay for gas. It's not that easy to
Well,
walk
no,
into a
back then,
motorcycle shop.
but no, but I'm just saying back then he was a full
Yeah.
service gas station.
But-
I mean, he did mechanical and everything.
Well, my guys, when it comes to, I mean, if I got a friend and they're down and they need something, I don't care what's going on. I'm sending somebody, like if you're broke down on the side of the road, you're like, hey man, I ain't got no towing. I'm stuck on the side of the road. We do it all the time. I'll send one of my guys with a trailer, or I'll call somebody if I have to, whatever it takes. Generally, we do local tows ourselves. But say they're on the east side, they're not calling me anyways. They're not gonna be like, hey Jody, come get me. They're gonna call one of the other shops, and I understand that. That's a friend in need. I'll do my best
And
to call
I've-
him. I'll be like, hey Mike,
I've
hey,
done
can you
that.
send somebody out? I got a guy out your way. Can you help him out? But that's what friends do. I wouldn't disassociate from somebody because they went to another shop.
Oh, I ain't never.
I
Well,
think-
I hear that all the
I've never
time
done
though.
that.
Sometimes when people, what was kind of fucked up is a person when they I can't say nobody, one of you guys or whatever, but you know, you have heard people say this shop is that shop and that shop. Now that's fucked up.
You say what now? They say what?
Like a person, like a builder, say I'm
Okay.
going to the building, and then he say, well, fuck low shop, don't go there because A, B, and C, or da da da. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Or fuck your shop because
Oh, you hear that all the time in the business. That's how some of these guys.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
That's one thing I hate because, and I hate for shop owners because me and Mike over at Detroit Choppers, we had some words because Mike got to understand. I never shit on Detroit Chopper.
No need to.
Bike builders doing this. It's enough money out here, so we don't need to have no big dick contest with this bike shit, for real. But I never shit on your parade, nobody's parade, because I know I done came out there and I done called Jody and said, hey Jody, you got such and such and such. He said, hey, come on out and get it. Yes or no?
Yeah.
A many times. And if Jody called me, come get it. And I've called Detroit Chopper and see if they had such and such and such. Yeah, we got it. I'm gonna go get it.
Back before you got rich.
Yeah.
You,
Huh?
Yeah, you used to come out by yourself. Remember?
Oh yeah, but it ain't because I got rich. I just got parts in stock now. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to help each other. Because seriously, if you think about it, the community is small.
It's small.
In comparison of bike builders around here.
And that's another thing people don't got to understand. I mean, have to understand. I don't know how many people you got working for you or working for you, but on average, you know, you may have 3 to 6, depending. Because I don't, like I said, I don't know how many people you guys got working for you.
I ain't got no 6 nothing.
But I'm just saying, if you got just throwing a number, if you got 3 guys working in each shop,
Jody, how
I'm
many
talking
you
about
got?
wrenching.
6.
So Jody got 6. I got it's 3 including myself. However many Low got.
I got 2.
Okay. So that's
Plus
what I'm
me
saying.
and my
then,
wife.
However many Detroit Chopper got. You ain't even got 25 people working on all these bikes. That's spread it all over. And it's still some other shops out here.
Listen, I gotta read this comment because I got y'all here.
Yes, I do weld.
Not that comment. All the shops talk about each other's work.
Oh,
Huh?
You
Who-
can
who's
definitely-
Yeah, all the shops talk about each other's work.
First off.
Let's hear it.
No.
Huh?
First off.
I'll be the first to say I can tell who built a bike when it comes into my shop. Definitely. I know you got some trademarks on your stuff that you do. Not knocking it, but I can tell. And then I ain't seen none of your bikes, but I know Jason got some stuff. Detroit Choppers, I could never knock Detroit because they're pimps.
They
They're
pimps.
of the game.
They are.
Because they make their own parts. They build bikes with their own parts. They sell all their
hold
bikes.
on, man, you sitting next to the fucking MacGyver here.
Yeah, but these guys,
This fucker
they're putting
makes everything
2-3
over
bikes
here.
out a week.
You
So
get-
when they're doing stuff like that. But if you look at the bikes, people, because I was the first one back in the day, like, man, Detroit, everything's cookie cutter on them. They all look the same. But you want to know why? Because they're selling all their own parts on it. So they're triple dipping on the money. Fuck, double dipping. They jump past that. They pockets are so deep. But I ain't mad at them because want to know something? There's enough money out there for all of us. We can all make a good living and all be happy. I don't gotta downplay and say, oh, Lowe did something wrong.
But do the shops all talk about each other?
We definitely
You know
talk
what?
about each
Yes,
other. Do
they
we
do.
talk bad about each other?
Now
Is the question.
that's the thing. But the streets, see, it's a big ass soap opera. That shit kills me to death, right? It's
Okay.
a big ass soap opera. A guy came into my shop. He bought his bike from another shop. He didn't say nothing bad about the shop, but it was certain parts he couldn't get quick enough. He wanted shit, all the stuff he was looking for I had in stock. So he went and got his shop bike stuff from that shop and bought it to my shop. I say, they do good work. They do, you know what I'm saying, this, and this. But you got, and not talking about nobody. You got builders, you got assemblers. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
And you got hacks.
You got hacks. Not saying nobody in here that we no. Because we've had other you done ran across guys that did some bike stuff. Not talking about none of them. Not talking about, let me put it on the table. Not talking about Detroit Chopper, not talking about Bad Pigs, not talking about Jody, not talking about Steve. But you've had guys that worked out of their garage or at a shop and bought some shit in. You be like, I had a guy, seriously, single side caliper. He came in the shop. It was single side. He said, man, he had ABS brakes. Yep. So you got to plug up to the ABS unit, hook the computer up to it to bleed the brakes. He couldn't get them bled. So I followed the line down to bleed the brakes. I'm looking. He took the other caliper. He never took the caliper off. He just tucked it up under the fairing and put another brake pad.
So it could collapse.
So it could collapse on the brake pad and stuck the other caliper up under the fairing so he could have single side caliper.
To trick the ABS unit.
I almost fainted, man. I said, who did this, dude?
That's crazy. Listen,
I'm serious.
We got another comment. We got another comment. This from Jackson. This from Jackson. Jackson said, ask Jody who he would consider a hack.
We ain't doing that.
Or what kind of work would you consider to be hack work? What kind of work then?
What haven't I seen in this business? I've had guys come in with bolt-ons where their bike's wobbling. I don't know what's wrong with my bike. So-and-so built it. Okay, we'll do a front-end service. 10 hours later, I'm going to pull your whole front end off your bike, determine what the problem is, put it back together. Pull it off, and basic bolt-on system, the 2 pinch bolts that are the main part of your bolt-on, they don't got nuts on them. So what they did was they had aligned the front end, never tightened it down, never tightened the main nut that goes through it. So the whole front end was, when I jacked the bike up in the air, I went like this and took the trees off. I never unloosened anything. The trees came off. I said, I think I found your wobble. And this is from a local shop that builds bikes around here.
What's his name? No bullshit.
I don't do that. It ain't worth it. But what happens is, and you get something like that where they'll come to your shop and they'll say, hey, I want you to do this. And they'll be like, well, I'm 3-4 weeks out. I can't touch it. And they're like, okay, well, I took it so-and-so and they did it. Can you fix it? Well, I want to charge you double. Because now I'm not only doing the job, I got to tear apart what they did. I got to figure out what they did wrong, and I got to put it back together right.
But you also got to realize, Jody, you got to realize, I have seen many a day, guys go to a shop, get their shit done. They go home messing with it, and then say, well, such and such did. Many a day.
Yeah, that does happen. Guys try. I see that. Yeah.
They get them playing with shit, and they swear, I ain't touch it. So it's a very touchy situation, and because they have not a problem with throwing the bike builders under the motherfucking bus.
Hold on, you got the Midwest Prince, man. This for Steve. Steve downplayed Michelle at Profile Performance in Canton when I told him that's who usually do my work.
She's a fucking hack. There you go.
Oh shit!
Wow!
Oh shit! Where Michelle at?
Yeah, who's Michelle?
I don't know.
Tap in, Michelle. Tap in.
But
Hold on.
Michelle?
I gotta know. She's whoever.
I didn't downplay her.
Hold on. Who is this Michelle lady?
She works at this dealership that used to be a Honda dealership on Michigan.
Jody, you admit she's a hack.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So shoot! I gotta hear about it.
Michelle, tap in. Michelle, where you at?
So, I heard about this.
Let me address this.
Okay, go ahead.
He said I spoke on her. So years ago, he told me that's where he got the work done. It was another guy in there. I forget his name. Older white dude. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Her dad.
Okay, her dad.
Oh shit!
Damn, the family.
Yeah, so I had a bad experience.
Jody, you want them out your way?
Nah, it didn't bother me a bit. They send me work. Go ahead, keep working on bikes.
But let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I had a bad experience getting some work done on my bike.
Okay.
And all I said was, I'm not going there no more because I had a bad experience. I didn't dog her. I didn't say they do
Steve,
shitty
you said
work.
more than that, Steve. Go ahead, Steve. You've been telling the truth all night.
It don't matter because
no, I'm just fucking with you, Steve. I'm just fucking with Steve.
But on the real, because if somebody's unhappy with Jody, or unhappy with low, and they come to me, and I'll tell them, I ain't nothing to do with that. Because one thing people gonna do, they'll talk, and even if you say the smallest thing, it's gonna get amplified to the next person, and that shit is just gonna keep rolling. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about nobody. Like I said, I buy parts from all these guys when I need them. You know, most of my stuff, I'm not like these guys. I don't have shit all over the place. If I need something, I'll order it. Because everybody pretty much wants something different. It's even with the Advan Black stuff. All of that stuff is prefabbed and pre-painted. And then they look online and, man, that shit is expensive. It's $900 for a back end. That ain't expensive.
Hold on, we got another one from Keith, man. You know, the comments coming in. Y'all keep them going, man. We just Q&A around here. Listen, so have any one of y'all effed up on a bike?
Hell yeah.
I mean, they build it.
Hell yeah.
Right. Well, I guess they wanted just to hear the honesty to see if somebody was gonna say they never screwed up. Cause I never screwed up towing the car.
If anybody at this table say they never fucked, if anybody at this table say they never fucked up on the bike, they lying. Now we gonna keep it real around here.
And honestly, even if one of your employees fuck up on the bike, I fucked up because it's my shop. It's my name. No. That ain't what he said. But I'm saying
that ain't what he said. Steve. That ain't what he said, Steve. That was a nice handoff. He said that was a nice handoff.
No, on the real though. But look at
we
this.
ain't talking about the employees, Steve. We talking about direct connection. Put it on the wood. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I said I've done that.
Oh, okay.
But however, if something comes out of your shop,
it still go on you.
It still goes on you. It
But
does.
if anything go out your shop, I'm gonna ask you, Jody. Any majority of the shit come out your shop, you look it over, not stem to stern, but you do a glance over and make sure everything.
Like an exit consultation.
Not as much as I used to.
But
honestly.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I used to look over every bike. I had my hand on every bike.
Because you had your hand on every bike.
But now I've got a couple builders that work for me. I got a head mechanic that watches over everything. And I'd say he's 95% good. Yes, you're human error. You're going to find some things can happen. But I'll tell you one thing that we do. If you do have a problem with something we built, bring it right back. We will fix it right now. Whatever happens.
Right.
You ain't never going to see. I mean, I hear about fenders falling off. I heard somebody drove down the road one time and their fender fell off and they drove over their fender.
I was with a guy who did that one time.
I've seen that a shitload of time.
Right.
Especially the guys that bottomed out and top of the fenders, they got a fiberglass fender that breaks the tabs off and
no, I'm talking, they didn't put the bolts in. The bolts wasn't tight. So all the bolts had vibrated out.
Oh, okay.
He was skiing down the road, and he didn't lay his bike down.
Oh.
And the shop that did it didn't want to pay for the fender.
What county was the shop in?
What was that shop who did that, Jody?
It was in Toledo.
It was in Toledo, okay.
Okay. What shop was that did that, Jody?
It was in Toledo.
That's not what we're here for.
Right, that's not what we're here for.
That's not what we're here for.
All right, okay.
Because I don't give a damn what shop it is. Every shop sitting here fucked up. Then did some goofy ass shit and like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Or damn, everybody.
Because we're human.
Because we're human.
It's human error, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's human error.
Never once said we're perfect. We just try and minimize the mistakes now as you get older. You learn from your mistakes. If
you don't learn, you crazy. One time I can remember I left a whole box of 5X condoms in the ladies' tour pack, right? Okay, I made that shit up. But anyway. I made that up.
All right, so we got Jackson that asked the question in the comments, man. I want to read them to you, man. He let me go back up there. He said he'd like to know from everybody watching this podcast what shop would be the most dependable and reliable shop. Other words, who is the people's choice? So I guess as I'm reading it, you got
you said that's Jackson.
Yeah, that's Jackson.
Okay, if that's Jackson, well, he want to know who the people's choice, and I want to know who's the page choice, or who gonna do what they say they gonna do when they come to drop their shit off and pick their parts up. Cause I'm waiting on 2 of their damn bikes for their shit. Hello.
Oh shit! Goddamn, Jackson! What the hell?
I ain't no kind of guy to put no business in the street.
Oh, okay, shit, damn.
I see Jackson still jumping shops.
Oh man,
God damn,
Jackson. And that's another thing, man.
Like a French whore,
man. That shit is terrible.
I love Jackson.
Mademoiselle.
Jesus.
Damn, Jackson.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting that.
Jackson, I am for real.
Oh man,
Like I took in again. I
see some people 333.
I work on Sean
Jody.
at 333 is cool.
Yeah,
Chopper.
333 is a great dude. He's
Harley Davidson.
going under though. He's closing down.
Oh, where's 333 at?
He's
On
down in
Southfield.
Jason.
Oh, Jack, that's old.
His name's Sean.
They
Sean.
moved. They moved to another place on
Yeah.
Southfield.
Yeah,
That's
he
where
moved.
he at.
Shutting
He
down,
shutting
though.
down.
That place right over here in E-Course? I seen
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah,
You know, Eric. You know Downriver E-Course area. You know featherweight. He know it all.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sean
He
was
know
at
everything that's going down there.
Sean's a good dude. He's a
Yeah,
good motor
he's a good
mechanic.
dude. I bought his air compressor, so he's selling everything. He
Yep.
sold his
He
dyno.
He sold his
Yeah.
dyno already?
Yeah, dyno's gone.
Okay.
So he liquidated.
Why you want to buy a dyno?
No. I don't want to do no mechanic work.
That's where the money's at. You better jump on that.
No.
Damn. Shit. Right. I'm just
Like I
going.
said, even
right.
with me, I still work on Japanese bikes, and I noticed the owner of one of the bikes that I was working on, he brought it in from
Did you install that?
one of a kind, and I told him, you know, everybody talk about them, and I'm not blasting them, but I was just like, dude, I don't want to work on this bike. When
Well,
I pulled
that-
it apart, it was
That lower Jody, man, y'all too much.
That's fucked up.
They too. Hold on, let me read this comment. Jackson replied back.
I know.
Hey, here's Jackson's reply, sir.
Listen, here's Jackson reply. Because I've had bikes built from everybody up there, it's spent well over $30K on every build that I have. I can't even make that
Look at
word
Lowe's
out.
face,
It's a
though.
big
Look,
word
look at
though.
Lowe, look.
But anyway, he had to go back and pay for a problem from every one of the shops. So I'm not singling anyone out, but I have not seen any shop that hold up to their words on repairs.
Damn.
So man, he just
Oh,
spent.
that's Jackson.
Yeah, that's Jackson.
Hey, Jackson.
what bike did I work on? He got, because I'm trying to, you
He,
know, I mean,
he ain't got your bike yet. You ain't got his bike yet.
well, he said everybody here, so I mean, I'm up here.
Tell Jackson that
I was looking for that. That was my mistake.
Damn.
Damn, Jody.
That was
Damn,
2
that was
days.
your mistake?
That was 2 days before Daytona.
yeah, Jackson.
Damn.
I'll call you later.
Jackson, you call him later.
Yeah, I'll call him later.
Nah, go
because
ahead.
I don't know how the hell your tire got cut that I just put on that bike.
We got it done though.
That's what he. Okay. Let me see. We got another one. My biggest thing is a shop that takes pride in their work and bring my vision to life. I seen some work that Jody done, Mike, and Steve, but also seen some out of state like Gator Custom, which one shop here spoke down on them about prices.
Gator Custom.
Gator Glass.
Gator glass.
I don't know who that
Gator
is.
Glass,
Yeah.
I reached out to them because they do some sweet shit.
I don't know who that is.
They do all that see-through stuff where you could, like the tour packs, if you want to be able to see through it with Atlantic's glass.
Oh.
I reached out to them. A couple people wanted some stuff done. I called them, hey, I don't do this. Can I send it to you? They was like, no, but you can come to Chicago and it's $5,000 and we'll teach you how to do it. I mean, it's not enough people doing it for me to spend $5,000 and take a week to go to Chicago to learn how to do this. So
Learn how to do what though?
to lay the glass, how they do it, the Gator glass.
All they do is taking plexiglass and mold it into the panels and painting over it so you can see like an image coming through it.
Hey, featherweight.
Yeah.
For $5,000, we can teach you how to do that shit.
Exactly. It's really simple.
I mean, it is, because like I said, before, when I didn't know how to do it, but my guy Danny, who was doing all my painting, he showed me how to do
Oh
it.
yeah, that.
You know, but again, I'm not one of them people that have a problem with calling and asking questions. I'll call somebody in a minute.
Right.
Hey, man, I need to know, I'm having a problem with this. Can you help me out? You know, featherweight, I didn't call featherweight. I didn't call Jody. Hell, I'm sure I didn't call you before. I called Mike. If I have a problem, because I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. You run into a problem, you either fix it, you figure it out, and if you can't figure it out, or if you want to figure it out faster, there's no harm in making a phone call.
Oh, ain't no question. There's no harm in that. I got a bike down in my shop right now.
Why you call him Maine? He don't even work on bikes. He's a boat mechanic.
He's a boat
Well, I
guy.
talked about before, man.
He getting that real money.
But you know what? That egghead is still full of information.
I got a bike down in my shop right now. I change every component, the engine harness, the throttle body, everything on that bike. That motherfucker run 2 minutes and cut off. Like it's run out of gas. I pulled the throttle body out, plugged it up, had every line hooked up, fired up so I could look down in there, skeeting gas like a motherfucker. Drive me crazy, right? Cannot figure out what the hell it is. First time I ran across, I had one other bike I sent it over to Jason. Every time I ride, as soon as you get off the gas, it kept cutting off. I could not figure it out for nothing. I did everything. Jason had he said, man, this thing drive me crazy. Finally, speedo sensor.
What year was the bike?
15. 15.
You know, they got a computer to tell you what.
I got the computer. No, I got the computer. It wasn't pulling up no codes.
It should send a test, though.
Drove me. He got, Jason got the computer.
He don't do. I don't think Jason does techno. Oh yeah, he does.
I got techno research.
Techno tells everything.
I plug in there, man. I'm telling you. But the speedo sensor, it would come in and come out, come in and come out. So when you back off the gas, the speedo tell it how much gas to give it. It would just and cut off. That little speedo sensor, but it drove me nuts.
Josh said you made an 80.
All over you.
Hold on. You say Josh said you made an 83 Softail look like a 22 Road Glide.
Oh, that green one?
I don't know which one it is.
That green one. Yeah.
83. Okay, yeah. So low, he's like the MacGyver.
That wasn't an 83.
Stuff.
That was a 98.
The 98.
Yeah, it was a 98.
Okay.
Or that that Boss Hoss too.
How was that?
Who bike was that?
Alvin, Mandy's.
You did that bike?
That's right. The
Yeah.
white one.
You did that?
The Road Glide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't do that bike.
Damn, Law.
You did that bike.
Yeah.
Call him and ask him.
I
Call him.
ain't got his number.
Oh, I got his number right here. Call him and ask him. I did that.
No stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Is that
Hello.
Mandy?
Huh?
Mandy?
No, Mandy's. Al. No, Mandy. Yeah.
So
What?
yeah.
He doing the funerals. He do the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
seen
did
that.
that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that bike. You ain't know I did that bike?
No, I didn't know you did it. Like I thought he bought it like that.
Better check my resume.
You gotta check that thing.
All right then.
Steve, let me ask you a question because I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm sitting here and we sitting here with these guys and they got a lot of knowledge and years where they know this stuff off the top of their head with certain things. What's your knowledge and what's your expertise with your shop right now? If somebody was to come to Steve's, what would you be known for?
I mean, I do everything, but I have people.
Your trademark.
My trademark is the LEDs, which is for me is easy. I mean, people come from me from all over the country, and people that can't come to me. People have put me on airplanes to do LEDs. I've been all over the place because people like the way I do lights.
Okay. I just wanted to know, because me not being your friend, but being a customer.
Right.
And I'm listening. And I'm listening to these guys that speaking on different repairs and you having a shop. If I was to come to you and I want to get some motor work done.
I don't do motor work.
Or if I want to get some tires changed.
I do tires.
Wheels.
I do basic maintenance. I don't go in motors because people shop jump. I can work on motors, but I choose not to. I'll work on my own. I mean, people even see me when I was working on my Harley once. I did a live, because people like, damn, I didn't know you know how to do that. But I choose not to because, again, it's just not something I want to do. I choose not to do it.
Who's Cortez Jordan? Is that Black Sea?
I don't know because I don't know his last name.
Yeah, I do.
What?
His name ain't Cortez or Jordan.
What did he say?
He says first he threw out CJ Cycle and they got knowledge. It's got to be him.
Where he at? I gotta find that comment. Where he at?
What did he say?
He just said they got knowledge. Is all.
Oh.
Speak on that shit then, Cortez. You stand up for
I know that's
CJ.
got to be who it is. He probably got his kid's account or something. My mom ain't gonna let him have no Facebook account.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. I got a text. I don't know who it's from because they didn't say their name. Hey, I have not seen any showstoppers come from Steve. I don't think he's on that caliber of Jody, Orlo, or Detroit Choppers. Unknown.
Okay, but even with an unknown, you can only build a showstopper if somebody pay you to do it.
Okay.
No,
I mean, at the end of the day,
I got a Budweiser bike. Nobody paid me. I paid for that out of my pocket.
I mean, if somebody says showstopper, what is their definition of showstopper?
Got to have a motor.
You built
gotta have
your
paint.
bike though, right?
I built my bike. My bike
You
was
blue
bad
bike?
as hell. The blue bike and the
Yeah.
one after that, and that
Right.
bike was bad as hell. Both of
So,
them.
yeah.
So, and then as
I
far
did
as,
see the blue.
and-
I didn't see the other one, but I did the bike. It was a nice
and,
bike.
And that was the first one. That was the first Harley I ever did.
And how many of my bikes you done seen built?
I've seen a lot of them.
You ain't seen. I'm talking about my bike. My bike is my bike.
No, I know your bike.
You ain't seen none.
I haven't.
I know low bike.
No, you ain't seen.
No,
none.
me and Low go back.
But see, what you gotta
We
look
go
at,
way
when,
back.
When people say showstoppers, like I said, I've been working on sport bikes for a long time. And when I work on sport bikes, I do what people, or any motorcycle, I can only do what people can afford me to pay, that can afford to pay. You know, I can't go above and beyond to say, oh, you know, I did this bike. You know, if you got to pay for what you want. You got to pay to play. But but if I want to say something as far as sport bikes, because again, I love sport bikes. I've had the sport bike, you know, between me and Jody, and I'm gonna give him his ups. But I've had the sport bike probably in the whole state since I want to say 2002.
What do you mean when you say?
Well, because I customized the hell out of some sport
Oh, okay,
bikes.
okay.
I mean, even the sport bike I got now is bad as hell. You know, and the money that I got in my sport bike, the paint, everything I got in my sport bike, people don't do that. A lot of people not gonna do that because they say it's a sport bike. They'll do it to a Harley. Because when people ask me, hey man, damn, that's sweet. That swing arm kit you got, bad as hell. But I don't put prices. Somebody say where it come from, Roaring Toys. Look it up. See how much it costs. People tell me I'm a damn fool to have that swing arm on my bike. But it's what I wanted. That's why I bought it.
Well, Toya says that she saw a dude come pick up a bike from Steve, and it was nice. It was a red or burgundy color one.
It was a 92 Road King. And the guy brought it from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And the video is all on my page. It was an old ass bike. And when people see that bike before and after, they be like, damn, that's the same bike. So if people can say they haven't seen nothing come from me, that's because they haven't came to me. You can't sit up and say when you don't know. It's just like if somebody sit up and make a statement about me, like I've heard people say Steve is high. I'm not high. I cost we all in the same ballpark. You know, somebody said they needed some work done, and I said I can take care of it for you. First thing they said is, Steve, I can't afford you. But my prices are nowhere near the dealership's prices. And I don't do what the dealer don't do what I do. But don't sit up and say I'm high, because all of us, would you not say we all in the same price bracket?
I don't know your prices, so
as far as labor, you know, and
I honestly I don't know what you charge, so I couldn't say we was in the same price bracket because I don't know what Jody charged. You know what I'm saying?
$110 an hour.
So I don't know what they charge.
I thought you said you charged like 55 or something, Joe. No, just fuck with it. No, well, bullshit.
So he's more than me.
You say no, Steve ain't in Jody's ballpark.
But can't nobody say that because people don't really know what I'm capable of doing.
Well, I can tell you one thing we could talk about. You were talking about your bike, and then you said you built a bike. Now this is when we go back to age. I built the same type of bike. My sport bike that's still sitting in my showroom, and the only reason why I never sold it is because I built it. So I got a 360 on there. When I put the 360 on the back with dual spinners, which you'll never see because I went to RC and I talked with Rick Ball, the owner of RC, sat down and said, we need to do spinners. He said, are you kidding me? He said, that's that rap video stuff. He said, you buy 20 sets and I'll make you some spinners. So I had to make me a set of spinners. I told him, make them in raw aluminum. I said, I want a wide tire. I said, I seen they make a tire. It's 360, but it needs to be 18. He said, we only make 18-inch back wheels. I said, well, go ahead and make the rim for me. We took the rim in raw aluminum, took it to a bandsaw, and cut it in half. We widened the rim 10 inches, welded it, polished out the welds, sent it off, had it chrome. So now I have my back wheel. Then we mocked up. I went down to Terry McIntosh, sat down with him, and put a 32 over swing arm on my bike. And me and him sat there and TIG welded that thing up, got it all set up for an actual custom show bike. I mean, that bike's all one-off pieces that we did back in the day. That's not something that I didn't go to Roaring Toys and buy me a swing arm and bolt it on. I didn't go to RC and buy me a set of rims and throw them on there. We built this bike. I mean, that's what it used to be back in the day. Yeah. You built bikes.
Right.
And we still get some bikes like that. I've got a few show bikes that we have built, but nowadays a lot of it's bolt-on parts. Most of the guys don't want to spend that built money because you just don't know what the labor is on something. When the guy says, I want it to look like that, I want a lay frame. Who the hell wants to drive a lay frame in Michigan? Right. The lay frame, you're going to blow the whole ass of that bike out. You just can't control it. That's a show bike, Trailer Queen. And we will build you a Trailer Queen if you want to spend a Trailer Queen money, but you ain't riding it around here.
I got another text by somebody. It says,
a long one too.
yeah. It says, Lowe have built plenty of bikes, but he is a hack. Prices are very reasonable, and he will work with you on parts. Now, Jody is a ripoff. He does not like to pay his employees adequate wages. He takes advantage of people that does not know any better.
That's Black Sea.
Is it?
Who is Black Sheep?
Steve is very high. Yes, indeed. He should not charge as much as he does because he doesn't have the respect yet in the business, hands down. Detroit Choppers does awesome work, but they are liars as well. By far, Jody is con artist of the year.
Thank you. That's amazing.
They ain't leave no name on it. They say I'm a hack.
They say I'm a hack.
They said, yeah, they said you a hack.
That's the nicest thing that you could say to somebody. Fuck you.
Who are they to dictate somebody's prices?
Who are the what?
Whoever said that say I'm high.
But you got to keep in mind, man. If anybody send a text, don't take that shit to heart.
I don't take it personally.
No.
But I'm saying though, you can't.
It ain't. Some shit don't even.
Yeah.
It don't even worth a comment because if they gonna do it, man or woman, put your name on it. They send a text anonymous.
Hey, send that text back with your name on it.
They sent that text.
I
I tried to call them so I can see if they was gonna talk on the line. I get a live person in, but they didn't.
They ain't.
Hey, answer your phone, man. We trying to get a live in on
My
you.
boy Twizzy texted me. He said, "I'm tired of working out my garage. Which one of them hiring?"
Twizzy, I told your ass come up there and do some shit with me a long time ago. You ain't been doing nothing.
Doobie ride his bike on the road and it's a lay frame. He ain't riding far. I mean, I do ride too. That's what people don't realize. That just because I don't ride, I don't do all the stuff down the city anymore like I used to. Because it just it's not fun. I mean, when you're a builder and you do this stuff all day,
You don't want to see it.
You don't want to see that shit no more.
I'm a rolling billboard. Oh man, how much to do this? Like I got this in my head, and I'm supposed to know every price to everything right now.
Nope.
And then we're just throwing in beers. I got beers on top of it, and throwing them drunk prices to people. Like, oh yeah, I can do it for $20. Guess what? They all coming down to the shop next morning. They lined up. No.
Hey, Jody, that ain't drunk price. That's crackhead. Okay.
Man, I got the comments. People in the comments, they want to know who this number is, man. I wish they would call, man, so we can
They ain't
actually
gonna
get
call.
a live
Hey,
human
call
on the
in.
line.
Get a live
If
human.
he or she got some balls, call.
Yeah, call, because I want to plug you right on through the board, man. So
Yeah, because I got to get out of here shortly, man.
I got the phone in the hand, in my hand waiting. So, y'all come on while we got these shops here. They open to talk.
I like this one. Black Panther put on their high price parts don't make a nice bike. If they're assembled by the right person, they do.
Who?
High price. Whoever, I don't know who Black Panther is. It says. But he put on there.
Hold on, we got Twizzy calling. Let me plug
That
him
must
in.
be the one that didn't like nobody. Who's Twizzy?
No, Twizzy, he locked in. Let me get him on the line. Let me get him. We got a live person. Twizzy, you there?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's happening? Y'all can hear him?
Yeah, well.
Okay, everybody can hear you. You on?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing over there?
What up, Twizzy?
What's up, man?
Well, I'm looking at all the comments and people commenting about bike mechanics. As y'all know, I'm a bike mechanic also. I just don't have no shop. My name out there a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
you still owe me $20, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay you January the 29th.
All right, then. That'd be February the 29th, leap year.
No, I'm gonna pay you January the 29th.
All right.
Hey, but look though,
What's up?
I still be working on my garage. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, put people bikes together and everything. And I want to give a shout out to Steve Customs. Them Harleys is easier to work on than these damn sport bikes. I tell you that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They way easier. But I'm reading the comments, Lavish, you know what I'm saying? People bashing about people work. Like Lo said, we all done did some fucked up shit, but it's a learning process with everybody. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And as soon as I'm about ready to open my shop, I hope I can get on the podcast and see what everybody's saying about me.
Well, everybody ain't gonna say everything, but you got them I call them ghosters. They want to stay anonymous.
They ghostwriters.
Yeah. Say if you got a problem with anybody on the panel, put it on the wood. You ain't got to be anonymous.
You ain't got to be
It might
anonymous.
just be a little misunderstanding.
In any business, you're not gonna make everybody happy.
No.
You're not.
No,
Any
it's
business.
impossible.
You can't make everybody happy. It just don't happen.
It's all
Got
good.
that.
All right, Twizzy, let me get you off this line. I'm trying to see if
I'll be
that.
easy.
I want to know if that anonymous caller gonna call. Like Twizzy called. See, Twizzy got the number. He
sure.
called, and I patched him right on through. So, anonymous caller.
All right,
We're
y'all
waiting on
be
you.
They ain't
All
gonna-
right.
They ain't
Easy.
gonna call.
all right.
I tried to call him. They ain't answer.
They ain't gonna call.
So I'm here. I got a question for you guys. How did COVID affect you guys?
Didn't affect me at all. I ain't miss a beat.
I make more money then than I ever made.
You too, huh?
What about you, Steve?
Well, it affected me because I was doing the build out on my building, so it slowed me down when they shut the state down. But I was still able to do what I was doing in my garage. But what did hurt me is my painters both got COVID and they got really sick, and one of them never recovered. And
To my Izzy?
no, Danny and Don
Danny.
over at 3D.
Oh.
You
Oh,
know,
okay.
Danny got really sick, and he's still sick, and they older. And Donna, you know, Jody can say she a hell of a painter. I mean, they are good. But Donna's
Off the pass, she don't paint no more.
she can't do it by herself anymore. You know, she said she just can't do it. Her hands won't handle it. You know, people get older, so you know that was my biggest issue because I mean, those guys were amazing.
Well, the only difference about me in my joint, everything in my shop I can do. That makes it a little easier for me because if don't nobody show up, I can't say, damn, man, I can't get your bike done because I can't paint. My painter ain't come. I can paint. I paint. I do everything in my shop I can do. So if don't nobody come up, I'm still good.
I don't paint.
No, I paint
got people
everything.
for that.
No, I paint. I
So
do
he's
it.
just a motherfucker, my guy.
No, like I say, this one thing about Low, man, and I speak from personal experience, man. He pretty much could do everything and create. I mean, the guy could put a Hayabusa motor on a Harley, man. He could take a Harley motor and put it on a helicopter, man. That's how talented the guy is.
No, I build whatever.
But in fairness, I know that Low overall, man, he can do a little bit of everything. And then when you deal with him, and this is an important part of building relationships, because Low could be out partying, dancing at floods,
Show on
and
the fuck wheel. I
you
already
got
know
a
where you
problem
going.
with a bike where it's other shops or people. Listen, we close. I know for a fact that you can call Low 2:30 in the morning, and he will come open up his building. If he can't get in contact with me to tow his bike, Keith to tow his bike, he won't be the happiest, but he'll hook up that trailer
And come get your
and
ass.
he'll come and get you in the middle of the night. That's one thing he will do, and have your bike at the shop, open up the shop. And, you know, I got to say that, you know, you're not going to get that from everybody. And that's part of building relationships. I'm not saying that you might not be a guy's favorite because you got certain people that's a favorite that they'll stop what they're doing. But I know for a fact that a lot of the guys that Low mess with Low, he'll stop what he's doing to come and get you. That's a fact.
And I don't give a damn what time of night, but I ain't gonna leave nobody stinking on the side of the road with their bike on the side. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna come get your ass.
I used to do it, but just got too many customers now. You just can't. My phone shuts off at 10 o'clock.
I see Mike in here comment. Mike, hit me up on the chat, man, so you can get in for a second, man. Say hi to everybody, man. I sent you the link. Click on it. We good this week. Because we got to end. We've been on here almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But if I can get you on here for a hot second, you know, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if I can get you on here. Mike, the people's champ. Okay, we got some comments on here. Oh, not that.
Shit.
No, that ain't him. That's somebody else.
That's the other one.
Yeah, that ain't Mike. That was actually a tow call. Let me unplug this so we ain't got to hear the phone when it ring. But yeah, Mike said okay. I'm hoping we can get him in here before we leave so we can get a quick perspective from Detroit Choppers.
Oh, that was Mike on there.
Yeah, Mike from Detroit Choppers. Come on, get a second on there. All right. While we wait on Mike, we can finish our shop discussion, man. Tell me about one of y'all worst customers, man. Y'all got that one customer that you really don't like to see walk in the door?
We all got that customer.
Like what's your experience with that? Don't you ain't gotta
Never
just
that.
like what makes him that horrible customer?
Because he meticulous, like
No.
it ain't that. He just
That don't bother
it's just
me.
No.
everything. Every time he pick his bike up, it's another part.
For me, the biggest part of the customer, they think because they spend $1, they done bought your soul.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
What'd you say?
Yep. They think they own you.
And not one of us is
That's the part I don't like.
Like you got that irate customer that comes in here, do some goofball stuff. You got that customer that come in here, man. I mean, just that one, he just irks you. You like him, but he irks you.
Oh yeah, everybody got that customer. But I'm not. See, you got a customer that irks you, and then you had a customer that think they own you. It's a difference. Yeah. It's a difference. So the irky customer, he don't mean no harm, but he just a irky kind of guy.
Hold on, Mike. Go ahead. Let's see if we can get you off mute this week. Cause I see you on there. There go Mike.
Hey, Detroit Choppers. What's up, Mike?
What's up, boys?
Oh man, we got you, Mike. What's happening?
Up, Mike?
What's going on, guys?
Oh man, nothing, man. I see you still at work getting those bikes together for Daytona.
Oh, you're killing me, man.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you took some time out, man. You know, he done faded out real quick, man. We got to get him back in, man. We got to get him updated.
We can see him.
Yeah, he just faded out. He calling right back. Here you go. Here you go.
Hey, I gotta go talk to this.
You gotta go talk to that bathroom.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hold on, Mike. We got you. Let's see if we can get you off that mute. Let me see. He in the guest room. Guest 2. Are you there?
All right.
All right, cool, Mike. What's up, man? Tell them who you are, man. Tell them about your shop for the people that's just chiming in that ain't heard
What's
you.
up?
Let them know where you working at, what you do.
Mike, pretty much do a little bit of everything at Detroit Choppers, man. Pretty much deal with all the customers and all the BS. So it is what it is. What's up there, Big Steve, Jody? I see Lo at this.
Yeah, man, we got you all here, man.
What up?
So we done talked about a little bit about everything, man. One of the things, I know we running short for time. We've been on here for a while, but coming from you, man, what's one of your biggest things going on with your shop, man, as far as Detroit Choppers? Do you think it's Detroit Choppers, or do you think it's the customers when it comes to the delay on these bikes?
I mean, I can honestly say it's a little bit of both in some ways. I'm sure everybody in this business industry with COVID, COVID killed everybody. So that we lost some employees and things like that. So we're trying to catch up with that stuff. But I mean, we're still busy. It just sucks, relying on some of your guys, some of your workers. Sometimes they don't want to work. Like I got guys here right now with me, thank God, that are putting the grind in with me so we can get this stuff done for Daytona. The last thing I want to do is have anybody miss a trip that they booked and things like that. But things happen. You're waiting on parts. I mean, we try to do as much as we can in-house, but sometimes you got to rely on other people for stuff too.
Okay.
But my customer end, I mean, I know a lot of these people out there that like to talk smack about, oh, they got your bike and they're going to have it for this long and that long. Well, I could show you invoices of these people that like to run their mouths, because I know a lot of them. That's me and Lavish had talked about this a while ago about who it is and who it may be and this and that. And, a lot of these guys on the streets, I call them ballers on a budget, because, got a couple $100,000 that people owe us. And I got bikes that didn't even go on the street last year because these people didn't pay their bills. So
the bikes are done. They're not waiting on you.
Oh, I've got about 15, 16 bikes in a storage building that I use for my machine shop that I got stored over there. Nobody knows about, but they're all bikes that were owed from last year.
So, in other words, it's not always the shop; it's the
it's
money.
Not, and the shops. I mean, I'm sure all these guys that are on the panel could say, "Hey, we run into stuff too," so it happens.
I mean, no shop is just gonna hold your bike, man. If we can't get the parts.
Yeah, we're not gonna hold your bike at all.
Because we don't deliver the motorcycle, we don't get paid. It's just that simple.
Right. I got people waiting to get in here. I'm not bringing in nothing right now because I can't get stuff out of here because I got people that are taking up space that ain't paying.
And that's what kills you is, say you pick a guy, say a guy drops his bike off and he gives you a deposit and you think, oh man, this guy's right. I'm going to go ahead and start on this one. He's coming back next week. I'll get a head start on this. I'm going to bring him to the front line, get it done. And then he don't come back. Now you've put off a potential paying customer to get this bike done. So now your paying customer's pissed off at you because, oh, why ain't you working on my stuff? Why it take so long? Well, you don't realize I was working on other bikes. So it's not like I was sitting here just not working on yours. No, I was working on something else that I made a mistake, thought I was going to get paid on. So now it goes sits in storage. He's right on that.
Like, I don't have the space these guys got. You know, I got a bike right now. Guy came in, wanted 23, all bags, all this other stuff, stretch tank. So I did it. However, you know, I said, man, you need some rake trees for this 23. Well, such and such said I won't need it. I said, no, you need some rake trees because, you know, if you hit a bump too hard, it's going to bottom out. The fender's going to hit the it's going to hit the frame. You're going to either go left or go right. All right, man, I'll see you in 2 weeks, you know. So 2 weeks came, he didn't come. Now, this was from June 23rd when I got the bike. 2 weeks came, 2 months came. I had everything that I needed to do this bike except some rake trees and the front fender. So November hit, I was like, you know what? I'm about to put this bike together with what I got. Called him and said, hey, your bike is done. Okay, man, I'm gonna bring you the money for them trees. I said, well, if you bring me the money for the trees, I got to charge you because I got to take the bike back apart, you know. So then, like I said, I'm the new guy. Damn, nigga, I'm going to have to, you know, fuck that. I ain't paying that shit. I'm like, come get your bike. All right, man, I'm going to come get your bike. Tell them what the bill is. Bike's still sitting there. It's still sitting there. And then I'm the motherfucker because I'm charging storage. Mm-hmm. But I can't get paid. I can't get paid. Right. So, but I'm the bad guy.
People don't understand that this is our livelihood, not just, you know, what we do just to kick around. We got nothing better to do. You know, we got bills, we got families, we got stuff that we got to do. We got lights to pay. I mean, I'm sure, Jody, you know how much of a friggin' paint bill is.
Yeah, and paint's
that's ridiculous. My biggest bill. I don't want paint bikes so much now. It's went through the roof.
Yeah, 35% it went up at the first of the year.
It's crazy.
For the cost of paint. And that's not your labor, that's your cost.
Yeah. That ain't even talking that. I'm talking about urethane. Just a urethane. You see how much urethane
it's crazy. I was just having a conversation with my painter. I said, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to tell people, you know what? Find your own painter. I'll disassemble and reassemble it. Because this way, it cuts me out if the shit ain't right. Because like I said, the painters that I've been using since 06, they're done. I mean, I got a good painter now. He don't do all the airbrushing and graphics like my other painters did. But it's just to the point now, I've really been throwing that around.
Hold on a second. I want to ask you this too. First, Jackson said, I don't think it's right to charge storage when you have a paying bill. Then second, I wanted to ask Mike, because we talked about it before you got on. When you got a customer and you build their bike and their bike is complete, they haven't paid, do you charge storage on that bike, or is it just whatever your bill is, we holding your bike until your bill is paid? How does that work with Detroit Choppers in their bill versus storage?
Because it got so bad last year with as far as people just totally leaving their bikes behind. This was the first year we implemented basically after the bike is done, you got 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, storage starts every day. And, you know, I hate to be a jerk about it, but your bike is space that we have that we can't get another bike in for somebody else that wants to get their job done. And then they look like the asshole. I'll screw them over there because they didn't want to they didn't do my bike. But there's a lot that goes into it, and people don't understand that. They don't care about the bike right now in the winter.
Right.
But I've got 55 bikes in here. 15 of them don't need to be here. And I've got another 20 that want to get in here, and I'm not going to be able to get to them because I'm waiting on Joe Blow to come pay his bill because he just doesn't give a shit right now, you know? And all of us are dealing with it. It's not just every shop across the U.S. stuff. And I've talked to other builders through other states and stuff like that, and they said, oh, yeah, we do the same thing, man. You have to because people don't care.
And what's so
crazy? My point is enough when somebody leave their bike so long. What do y'all do now?
Man, I've had one recently in the last year that did that. I did it. I finished it in 2 weeks. This was in September. Finished it in 2 weeks. Had it all done. The guy literally talked smack about everybody that we all know and did the exact same thing that everybody that has happened to all of us.
What's that?
Sat on their bike and didn't pay their bill and talk shit about every one of us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit.
So I had to I did. I pulled the lien on it. And then after I pulled the lien on it, I had every excuse in the world. Oh, my brother died. My brother this and that. This cousin got cancer. I gotta bury this person. I gotta go out of town. I've never seen so many people go out of town before in my life. I mean, they must have the best flying miles because everybody's always out of town.
Okay, I got another question that's up here. These questions, they don't be in order when I see them, but someone asks they need their Can-Am Spider service. Who can come and get it?
Steve.
I mean,
all, Steve.
I can do it, but I don't have the space because I just don't have the space. I mean, I'm busy, and I would love to do it because I work on them. Like I say, these guys won't do it. I got appointments for slingshots, you know, and I told them I'm not doing no slingshots to probably early April because they're so big. They're like damn cars.
It's a Harley show, ain't it? Why are we talking about Can-Am spiders?
Hey,
I mean, but he do.
No, I'm just fucking with
but
you.
you know,
No,
man,
he just fucking with
I know
you.
that, but I'm just saying, man, I do what I do. I got bills to pay. I got to live.
Hey, that's
you know?
good shit, though,
and
Steve.
I'm not,
Somebody got to do it, though.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Why
gonna-
not Big Steve
yeah,
Customs?
Exactly.
Yeah, LJ said ballers on the budget. Mike, they ballers on the budget.
Okay, well, you can come in there and
They
get
got-
that 13 spinning,
Hey,
with
hey,
them
Mike.
spinning hubcap on your bike.
Hey, Mike, you been? Hey, Mike, I watched y'all growth, Mike. I remember. I've been fucking with Mike. A lot of people don't know since y'all was on the corner. A lot of people don't remember y'all was on the corner right there.
No, I got to messing with Mike on his, like the second wave of Harleys.
Yeah.
When they started doing them, I came on the second wave. I think it was maybe I dropped my bike off at the end of 2010.
Right.
So it was a way before that. In 2010, that was when that 23, when the 23 came out. And I was on the fence like the 23, and then I put my bike in right after that.
When the 23 came out.
Yeah, when I knew about the 23 because everybody had the 21s.
No, they had 23s, man, in 07, 08.
No, I can't recall it. So
Okay,
I mean, they did. Okay, sorry, I take that back.
08 road glass.
And I thought it was all 21s.
No, they had 23s, man. 07.
Yeah, I remember I did
08.
my first 23 in 07. It was on a road.
Oh, 07?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well I was late then.
Yeah, you was late.
I was late then.
It's okay.
It's
man.
okay.
Come on, man.
It's okay.
I don't know who did the 23 round.
Yeah, I did. I took it to Detroit Chopper, man. I ain't never had a problem with him either. Somebody, James Whitfield. I don't know who that is, but Steve, let's keep it real. You called the police on my dog and worked him out of 18 bands. 18 bands. Insurance paid you, dog. That's I'm just telling you what the comment said. This ain't me.
So again, it's two sides to every story.
Okay,
Truth.
that's right. So we ain't gonna talk
It's
about
three
it.
sides.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said two sides and the truth.
Yeah.
So I ain't working. First of all, I ain't working nobody out of 18 bands.
Do y'all work on scooters?
Hold
But
on.
no, finish that. Go ahead.
Let me finish this because, like I said, I mean, I'm not even about to put all this business out here, but it taught me a lesson when somebody come in for insurance work and then they want to do add-ons, and then you get stuck when you do these add-ons and they don't pay you the money to do the add-ons. Because anybody in this room know, if you got a 2017, 2018 Harley and it's $18,000 worth of damage, they're going to total it. So, but if you have a relationship with certain adjusters, they might work with you. And we don't write estimates. The insurance companies write the estimate.
Who don't?
No, well, I'm saying Allstate, they go off that, they do that, and then,
I write all my estimates.
well,
For
with
every
Allstate,
insurance company.
with this particular bike, and since he out there running his mouth talking shit about it, you know, because of COVID, Allstate did a virtual, they did a virtual thing. You go on the phone and you go around the bike. They do an estimate. Okay. But then, like I said, I deal with this one guy, and I was like, you know what? This particular person, before the bike got messed up, he got this, and this. Can you take care of it? Because he don't want to have to go through buying another bike. Okay, fine. They write an estimate to put all stock parts back on this bike. But then, hey, I don't want to go stock. I want these aftermarket wheels. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. And you still got a deductible. And you don't want to pay the deductible. The bike is not put back to stock.
Steve, did you call the police?
If somebody come up in your shop sloppy drunk, fuck you, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up.
No, I'm just asking. This is just a comment. I just don't beat me up. I'm just asking. Did you call the police?
The police had to come in my shop.
Why you want to beat up Lavish? Because he's little?
I'm little. I'm a
No.
small guy, brother.
I mean, again, somebody put it out there. He was in my shop, and there was a lot of people there. He was irate. So instead of going out there fighting like some damn idiot, I do what you call the police. Remove this man.
You called? Okay.
Next.
Just remove him. I mean, what is fighting gonna do? I'm not about to be out here fighting. I'm too damn old. But to sit up and say you got 18 bands, most of that shit went on parts.
Okay.
And let me ask you, do you, when somebody come in with insurance work and they want extras, how do you handle it?
Insurance is real easy. A lot of guys don't think they hit the lotto when they get the insurance check. I make it real easy. Okay, this is what's broke on your bike, so these are the parts that got to be fixed. If you want to do above and beyond, if you want to do other parts, we can take those prices off. Whatever you decide to buy, add those prices in, and here's the difference. And generally, they'll spend some money out of their pocket, but a lot of guys don't want to spend money, but then they have to give up something.
And that's exactly what I did, and they didn't want to spend the money.
Well, then that's an agreement you have. As thorough as you were earlier, that's when you got
That's
to
the
sit down
agreement.
with them.
You had that off off the rip.
Yeah, but
you got to have that off the rip.
but that's what I'm saying. This is the one that's set for months and months. I just said needed to rake trees, needed a front fender. Bring me the money for this. Bring me the money for that. And the money never came. So I put the bike together. It's a balance due.
But he said you got $18,000 from the insurance.
Right,
but 18,000 wasn't covering everything they wanted.
Ain't covering the rake on a 23. Damn.
The bike, you gotta know, the bike was total. I mean, when I say it was destroyed, all the body had to be replaced. Only thing I kept on that bike was the gas tank because we did a tank cover.
Jackson say one thing I could say: Low and Mike will let you spend your money how you want to spend it.
He's talking about me on that one. You don't want that bullshit on there.
That's what he's talking about.
Mike gonna take that money. You know it. That's one thing I tell Mike right now. Mike know how to make some
building
money.
one of these bikes. If somebody want one of these bikes, $18,000. I mean, you can spend that like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, there's parameters. I mean, if you're
But
buying
if in fact a guy come in, now I don't mean to interrupt you, but
ahead.
if in fact a guy come in, and even if on insurance work, and you put whatever you got down, whatever you come up with on your pricing, and he wanted 23, and you say, well, you can't put the 23 on. You let him know you got to have a rate kit and everything else. You it's no way you can put you could put a 23 on without a rate kit.
Safe.
It ain't safe. The damn fender's gonna hit the damn regulator and all the other shit. You put a fender on it. It's nothing that you want to do. I've seen guys do it, but it's nothing you want to do. The bike will slop heavy, all the other shit. So you put it out there and say, look, man, you got to have your rate kit 23, such and such and such. If he don't want to do that, I'm not still gonna stick no 23 on the bike, on those stock trees.
I got that, but
I'll tell him take it to Steve.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
In all fairness, though, if the bike has been there all these months and the wheels on both wheels were destroyed. I mean, when I say destroyed, they came off, went in the trash. New wheels, new forks, new triple trees. The subframe in the back was bent. I mean, all of that stuff got replaced. Exhaust, handlebars, you name it. I mean, it was tore up, and they fixed it. But I'm telling you, I need this money, and I got all these parts sitting here, and I'm waiting on this person to bring it to me. No, but if I would have said I'm not going to do it unless you bring me the money up front, then I'm the asshole. But I took him as his word. I'm gonna bring you the money. I'm gonna bring you the money. Then I'm driving. Oh man, I had back surgery and I just got up 2 weeks ago. You know, it's stuff like that, man.
Hold on, I want to put it out there too. While I got Mike on the line, if anybody got some questions, chime in before we end it, because Mike wasn't here for the whole show. But you know, if y'all got some questions, y'all chime in real quick. Let me know so we can ask them while we got them on here or whatnot. But y'all can carry on. What were you about to say, Mike?
Everyone thinks that we're a bank, that like we can just do a $15,000 bill, leave me $2,000, and then the rest is on when it's done.
Exactly.
Yep.
No way.
Right.
We're all probably working on it at the same time. We're all probably working on at least 5 or 6 bikes at the same time. I'm just and I know we're probably all working on way more than that, but times that by how much these jobs cost and how much parts are, it just doesn't add up. People don't understand. I'll bring you $2,000, and then I'll see you in a couple weeks. Well, a couple weeks turns into a month, and then you do $3,000 worth of work, $4,000 worth of work, not even labor, just parts and stuff. And then they come in and they're like, "Man, we don't have that much done to it. What do you want me to do?" You know what I mean? Like, you left me $2,000, and I got this much more done on it. So it's tough, man.
Yeah.
We all know, keeping up with all this shit. Everybody, everybody knows everybody. Everybody's got a bike at this shop, that shop, whoever shop, my buddy's shop. Everybody's trying to keep up with their buddies, but not everybody has the same kind of funds. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Do y'all work on whoever got the most money and pay up front the first?
No.
or is it about
Never.
parts, or how does that work?
No.
I've never honestly I can say that I've never done that.
No.
Oh, I will.
But-
If you come to the shop and say you got front of the line money, I'm not going to turn you away.
Cody, I swear to
Right.
God, I was just gonna say, but if somebody came in with a big chunk of stacks and said, "Hey, can I get this thing done?" Yeah, you're damn right.
As they should, though.
Hey,
That's what I personally think, though. As they should, though.
If they got the money
They got
and
the
they
money
ready,
and they paid up front,
And-
why wouldn't you, though?
And I had a guy came in. I gave him. He wanted the bill. It was like $29,000. I had everything he needed. He said, "When my bike gonna be ready?" Man, we got the painting and blah 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 blah, boom boom boom, and bam. But he dropped all his money right up front.
Yeah.
You very rarely get a guy come in and drop it all up front.
Jackson say Jody and Mike have put me at the front of the line.
Yep.
That's how y'all do it.
He got front of the line money.
Yeah.
He got front. I know Jackson a rich guy though, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. Jackson got that bread, you know.
He's a tow truck
I
driver.
put.
I know it, right? I gotta step my game up.
and Jackson that came in, and I told him I was supposed to do another little something for him, but he came in, and I fixed the stuff. He said, "Man, how long is it gonna take you?" I said, "You can pick it up tomorrow." He said, "It ain't gonna be ready tomorrow." I called him the next day. It's ready. He said, "Oh hell no, it ain't ready." But I tell him, with Jackson, you got to make sure he have all your shit before he bring it, because he might be incognito after that.
Josh say Dave did my bike before, and the other bike that was in the shop because he was paid up front. Yeah, Dave will take care of you. Dave will take care of you. Okay.
And for me, I'm not in the situation with these guys. I don't have parts just, stocked up. But I have taken bikes where, I've gotten kits from Detroit Chopper. So everything was there. Told them, hey, do you like this? You want this? They was like, yeah, I like that. Boom. I tell them how much it is. And I'll call Mike. Hey, Mike, I need X, Y, and Z. When I got there, the stuff was sitting on the floor waiting on me. Got it back, took care of it. The bike was out. But again, everybody don't want the same thing. If somebody wants something from Speed by Design, I got to make the call in California.
Martin Green said, where does your loyalty lie, customer and builder? I'm not sure if that's a two-part question for, the viewers and the shops.
Whose loyalty lie?
My loyalty lies to my pocket. Make my pockets fat, I'm loyal.
The money do the talking, huh?
It's all about the money.
But no, hold on now. I have to I agree and I disagree. Because when they come with the money, just because you spending money, you still can't talk to me like I ain't shit.
No.
You understand what I'm saying, Jody?
And it
That ain't
happens.
happening.
But you feel what I'm saying? Because they spend that money, they think you a peon or something sometimes. And I'm sure you ran across guys like that.
And people will talk to you like shit.
Mike, what's your experience?
Man, I get it all. Everybody talks to me like shit.
And they do.
No, hey, Mike, we're not talking about your friends. So
And they do. They talk to you like shit. They threaten you. All that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Just because somebody not out here acting stupid don't mean they can't act.
Nah, see, my customers have to drive a long way, so they come out to Ipsy. We all carry guns out there, so I don't ever get threatened. We don't have that problem.
I don't get that either. I swear.
I mean, I don't worry about it. Like I said,
I don't get that.
People gonna say,
Hold on. We got another comment. Josh said, you talk to people like shit, Mike.
Damn, Mike. Now you got one.
Oh, you say it happens.
It happens.
You said, hold on, we got the Dixman D say Mike talked to everyone like shit.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got Nina Levon. Mike, you talk to shit back. God damn, they chiming in on you. Mike seemed too horrible. They back to back. Hold on, another one. Okay, that's John. Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Mike used to be a nice guy, dog. What happened, Mike? That shit frustrating, ain't it, Mike?
23 years later, this game.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
exactly.
Mike, you been around here 23 years.
Man, I've been knowing Mike a
23.
long time, dog.
I ain't
I'm
know
telling
that.
you. A long time.
Hold on, Jackson said, yes, Mike can be somewhat ignorant once he has your build. They chiming in on Mike. They got Steve, now they on Mike, man. But hey, we going on 2 hours, man. We about to go ahead.
Yeah,
I keep saying that because Low, he he in the 60s.
No, I'm
it's
going
dark.
dancing. I don't know what you talking about. I'm about going out dancing.
But Mike, I appreciate you for chiming in. I'm glad we got a better connection.
I appreciate you guys.
No, not a problem, man. Before you go, because we're going to go ahead, I want all of y'all to let the customers out there, the viewers, know, because bike season is coming. It's approaching. Everybody's going to be trying to get their bikes in the shop. Everybody wants to get going. What is a realistic time frame, and what's realistic for people wanting to bring their bikes to the shop right now? I want to start with you, Mike, because you're virtual.
I'm going to say with me right now, I'm not bringing nothing in for a while because I've got so much stuff in here now that I need to get done before bike season. So everybody that's been sitting around doing shit for the last 5 months when they should have had them in, now you want them done now, and it's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. All right, Lo, let's hear from you, man. I know you touched on it, but realistically, bike season about to start. What can they bring in right now? What can they bring in? No builds, oil change, tire change, brakes.
They can come in and get some brakes or something like that. No bills. No bill. I'm full of. I got probably 12, 13 guys waiting to get in. So it's gonna be
just to get in.
Just to get in. Just small stuff they can come in and you know what I'm saying? Bada boop, bada bang. But other than that, nah.
Jody?
I quit taking bikes before Christmas.
You literally stopped taking bikes.
I've got
Damn,
a list.
all y'all rich, man. I can start.
So the new bike
you better go to school, man.
I got to do something, man.
Let me say this, man. It has nothing to do with
bikes,
being
man.
rich. What good is taking a bike in, right?
No, I know what you're saying. Right, and you can't get to
somebody
it.
off, then they're gonna be mad about it.
You defeat the purpose.
Exactly.
Now I will get people to come in and say, hey, I bought a brand new bike, like the 22s I was telling you about. They bought brand new bikes. They want bars and slip-ons put on them. I'll bring it in, you drop it off. I'll filter you in between our builds because you got paint and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And as long as you ain't on my back saying, oh, I want it next week. First thing they told me when they dropped them off, man, it's getting ready to snow again. I don't give a fuck about that bike. I just want to drop it off. Give me a month or two you haven't done. Yes, I can do that. I'll filter it in somewhere and you'll have it.
Right.
Jody, here's the question. Jody, do you have Arab money?
No. I got it. Hillbilly white boy money.
Oh, man. Who wants to wait till March to do some work? Put them in when the season ends.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people do it because they wait on them income tax. Bro.
I love all the builders, though. They all have a plus. Yeah, which they all do, because everybody got a specialty, you know. Some stronger than others. Toya, salute to all of you, masters of the craft. We got Haywood from out of town. You say, how come the shops take your money and use it to finish the bike in front of you? So I heard. Is it any truth to that?
Hell no.
I can tell you right now, I got 15 bikes in there with 15 deposits on them, and when they're done, I can show them their money. If they came in with their 1s, 5s, 10s, whatever they pay with, it sits in my safe until the job's done, and I'll show them their money. I would never do that. I wouldn't touch somebody's money until the job is done.
What about you, Mike?
Hey, that's a myth, huh?
Is that a myth?
100%.
That's a myth.
Or is it about the money in the account? Is it just about the money in the account?
No, I'm not robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's for sure.
I ain't either.
And I'm definitely.
I know y'all ain't.
Because I ain't got that kind of money.
Hey, y'all rich over there too, Mike.
Hey.
We know y'all ain't doing that, Mike.
Hey, Pedro, we need to get us a bike shop. They got money on hold like the bank. No, just sitting.
Seriously, if in fact you done did this business and you business in this business and you half-ass successful in this business, if you don't have nothing put to the side, you foolish. And to put to the side because he can't have no stock in this building. You know, he say, well, I can go in there. I got parts for this bike, that bike on another, without putting no money to the side.
Right.
That's your money to the side. Yeah. So if once you got your money to the side and you got some money you put up, and he got the rubber band on the guy's money, I want to see where the safe is at. But he got the rubber band on that money. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that, you spinning your wheels. You waste your damn time. Because if a guy came in, I don't give a damn to get bill was. He said, look, I want my money back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't bought none of my parts. Give me my $40,000 back. He came and paid for it, but I didn't. He paid. Let's hypothetically, he paid for it. He want $40,000 bill. He didn't pay his money up front, but I didn't start on him when he wanted to because he didn't pay his $40,000. You understand what I'm saying? Because they think they own you when they give you this paper. Man, I give you that money back. If it's 6 months from now, I give you that money back. So you can go on about your business. It's not. Sometimes it's not worth the headache. And then they will leave and go somewhere else.
And come back.
Still, not come back. But if they leave my shop and go to his shop,
they still wait.
And then they're going to have to wait twice as long.
Yeah, because you're going to the end of the line.
So they ain't did nothing.
Hey, y'all hear that out there?
I see Jai over there commenting about a lot of stuff. She's awful talkative tonight.
Yeah.
And not once brought me a bike. What's up with that, Jai?
Tell him, Jai, you always talkative.
All right, man. Peep this.
Yeah.
I got to get the hell out
You got to go so low.
Hey, man,
Where you going?
ballroom.
Downtown? You going down the
ballroom.
ballroom to dance, huh?
Yeah,
That's
I'll
what
tell
you're
y'all
trying to do.
Yeah, I'm going to dance. Ain't
You're
no
going
question.
to.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Listen, I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching, man. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. And we're going to have y'all come back next Wednesday. The weather is changing, Pedro. What we going to do about bike night in the podcast? Because we won't be trying to ride, man. So we're going to have to be doing some stuff on site, on site. So y'all tune in next Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Another thing before you hang up, though. We got this thing that we're going to be doing.
Hanging out at Reflections Custom Cycles.
Not that. Maybe starting next week or so, right? We were talking about it's gonna be ventilation. We call it ventilation.
So what you gonna cut holes in your drums? No, we saying
So get in touch with me and Lavish, man, and we gonna let you air it out.
Yeah, if y'all got something y'all want to say, y'all got
We're
some
gonna let you air it out.
irritating motorcycle frustration, man, you just need to release. We're going to be your podcast
station.
therapist.
Okay,
Yeah.
and listen to me. That ventilation thing, and I can
Ventilation.
say that ventilation thing. The only thing about the ventilation is you only get one side of the coin.
That's
No,
true.
not really though, because you can call in.
Ain't nobody got time to be sitting up at no damn phone talking about no.
We need y'all.
You got time for that, man? Sitting up at no damn phone because the ventilation, you only gonna get one side of the coin. That's
we
the
know
only
this,
screwed up
but-
part about the ventilation.
But we cured the ventilation though.
You what?
We let it out.
We let it out.
You can't keep it inside.
He been letting it out all night.
I'm about to let it out again after that drink.
All right.
All right. No, what was you about to say, Steve? Because we got to go, man.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
know we
Lo
gotta
got to
go.
get down here,
I
man.
mean, like I said,
Mike's still sitting at Detroit Choppers. Got to get back to the house.
I got to get done.
You got to get done, man, because I can see it in your eyes,
Get to the
man.
bag,
All right,
Mike.
Mike.
Get to the bag, Mike. We see it in your eyes, man.
I can see it. Long nights.
It
But
is,
if
man.
if I bring it back, can I get my bike in the shop?
Take care of yourself, Mike.
How, Mike?
You too, boys. I'll talk to you guys
Mike,
soon.
if I
Yeah,
bring it
Lav-
back, can I bring my bike into the shop? Can I get ahead of everybody?
That 2 or 3 toes for you.
I'm just saying, can I get in front of the line for me?
Talk off.
Okay. Because if not, I'm going to Jody. Because Jody already said you got the money, man. The money is the motivator.
Hey, Mike.
Yo,
Hey, that he ain't nothing but a damn sack chaser, man.
it's like still gonna be stocked.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. All right, fella. Hold on, Steve. What was that? What was that before you go? Because we got to go.
Yeah, in July. So, I was just kicking it around. And I'm doing a weekend rally in Romulus. It's called the Rumble in Romulus. So we just having a motorcycle rally in the downtown Romulus area, July 22nd through the 24th. The cool thing is the city of Romulus embraced the idea. So they let me do it. We're going to have vendors. We just putting everything together now. So, again, I've never put a rally together like this. So, we're open to ideas. If people want to be vendors, just whatever. We just trying to do something because I'm tired of traveling all over the place, going to different stuff. So I figured, hey, I'm going to try to do something in my own neighborhood, in my own city. Because for years we tried to do something in Detroit and they wouldn't let it happen.
I got it. Hey, I got one for you. Hook up with the club down the street from you, get some titties out, and I'm coming. I'll bring a lot of people. I promise you. Titties and beer, that's all I need.
That's it.
Titties and beer.
All right, fellas.
We out.
That's what
We out of here.
Later.
He need to pay for that
All right,
advertisement. Steve, I'm writing you a bill. I'm sending you an invoice. Steve Harmon, I still need that vendor ticket. All right.
Working on it, man. I'm working on it, but I got you. We putting all the paperwork together.
All right, now we out of here.
Okay,
Y'all
we
be
out.
smooth. Thanks. Appreciate everybody.
All right.